What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Friday Night Hangouts. If you looked at the title, we are going to talk about the Kraton. It is finally here. It's something we've been waiting for about 3 weeks. And so I would like to know people's thoughts, what you guys think about it. With me today, I have Frank the Tank. I also have Javier, 11 Charlie.
Cool.
And a couple other invites I sent out, and we'll see who else wants to join. So hopefully this is going live to YouTube and you guys get notified. There's no one in the chat. We're so lonely. I have no friends.
No, that's it.
There you go. They sent me that
You got the notification?
just now. Yes, sir.
Cool.
There we go. Particle Man's there.
There you go.
You're the one and only Particle Man. You're a trooper. Thanks for showing up tonight. Yeah, it's 302 RC, which is commonly known as Lex Matt, is in the house. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, brother, how you doing, man?
JP Slayer. Yo, brothers. JMRC says hello, Steve. What's up, Jim? Particle Man. I got a notification. Yeah, yep. It went out a little bit late. Well, right on time, where it didn't give anybody any time. But Matthew Pagan, what's going on? Particle Man says, yay. Man, I spent so much time in bed today. I was so lazy. Dude, my last day yesterday was my last day with the pain medication. So today was no pain medication.
Oh, so it wasn't fun, huh?
No, I waited to take my Suboxone and that about 8:30, about an hour ago, and it made me feel better. But yeah, I haven't ate nothing today. I had that Chinese food I ordered last night that I didn't touch. I didn't touch it today either. I couldn't do it. When you get like those withdrawal symptoms, you're like,
I know, bro.
No food, man. Quick Draw RC is in the house. He says, Ooga booga. What did y'all think about this? Yeah, good job, man. I mean, it is what it is. We'll have to see what happens.
Denali's there.
What's up, Denali Underground? Yeah, Matthew Pagan got the notification. Denali says, howdy. Bobby's RC, 11 doing great. Nice. Good to see you guys show up. Hey, Scott.
Hey, what's going on?
Scott, how you doing, bro?
I just got home a little while ago. I've been racing. I'm racing tomorrow too.
2S?
Wow.
Are you 2S Scott today?
Yes, I am 2S Scott today. You can Traxxas 2S Scott today because I drove a Traxxas today.
You drove a Traxxas?
Nice. The old slasher
oval track.
Was it fun? The oval track? I'm telling you, those are fun.
It was a lot of fun. But there was like over 50 entries in 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. I think it was both combined.
What?
Yeah.
We got a medal.
It didn't work at all. So I'm going to see some footage from somebody else so I can finish my video. Because I did all the intros and outros and all that stuff. I just couldn't get the GoPro to work.
Bashing, a lot of bashing into each other. Rubbing is racing.
That's right.
Rubbing is racing.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah. It was a blast.
Awesome, man.
And first prize was $150.
Oh man, that was the Gen 8 right there, man.
Yeah, really. That was
exactly. Speaking of Gen 8, look at this.
Oh boy.
Nice. I ordered
$20 eBay tires.
Yeah, I ordered some Boom Racing Hustler tires so I can get that Capra complete. But yeah, man, I was telling Javier that today was the first day off of the pain meds and it wasn't doing too well. My hobby shop got that 8S Kraton, and He's like, you coming? He's like, they're gonna be limited. He's like, do you think you're gonna be interested? I put yes, 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 but then I better go play the lotto. So I guess they're getting a few of them.
Man, that's
like
the big ass, Kraton.
Yeah, I like the one that Tony got, the green over the
Green one.
orange.
Yeah, I like that too.
Looks good. Let's see what we got going in the chat here, sir, guys.
I don't know how long I'm going to be here tonight, but I'm going to hang out while I can.
Cool, man. I appreciate it. RC Trail Rides in the house says, how is everyone tonight? Although Clayton D says, hey guys, what's up? It's been a while. I haven't been on lately because my girl and I was in the hospital, but she is home now and doing much better. But how is everyone? Oh man, I hope your girl feels better. I know what she's going through, man. Hospitals suck.
Yeah, bro.
It's good to see you though tonight. Thanks for coming in. Guys, that like button, make sure you do that for me. Do me that. It's free. It's free. Green Frog RC is in the house. What's up, Kagan?
How you doing, Kagan, brother?
Tuga. I see Tuga's in the house. RC Master, what's going on, buddy? Let's see here. I'm gonna put a link in the chat in case one of you guys feel froggy.
Got a hint right there? Someone feels froggy?
Yeah, pun intended.
Are you feeling green?
That's my RC. What's up? That's my boy Ryan. Does all the Bruder conversions and just got almost done building his Grand Hauler, which is pretty sweet. Yeah.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah, if you guys don't know his channel, check him out, man. He's a good dude. He does a lot of good conversions. JP Slayer. Oh, you guys are talking back for yes, thank you. We have missed a lot of live chats, but we're back. Good stuff, man.
I have to inform you. I have to let you know.
What's up, JM RCs?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good, man. Can't complain. How are you?
I'm alive and kicking.
That's all
good.
we can ask for.
That's good.
Good stuff, John. Good stuff, John.
That was a really good show you had last night. I was afraid to join in with all those big hitters.
Don't be scared. Don't never be scared.
Don't be scared of jumping in. The more the merrier.
Yeah, but I didn't really have anything to add. Those guys were actually very knowledgeable on the subject. So I was
that's why I was really quiet at first, because I have no idea about these rules and what's going on really.
I'm not worried about it at all.
I think I got more stuff to worry about than this.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Can't really do anything about it anyway.
Yeah.
So just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best.
That is true. That is true.
Almost grin and bear it type of attitude you gotta go at it.
Yeah. Let me put us as what's up, Kagan?
Hey guys.
Hey,
Steve.
Hey, Kagan.
Little Froggy.
Javier.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Good. I'm awake.
Awesome, man.
Nice. We got Shen's RC in the house. They are not toys. No. That's what he says.
So just so Kagan knows, your envelope is still here.
Is
So
it?
no, I did not send it. My wife actually brought it down here and she kind of left it on my desk. Things got piled on top of it and I forgot about it. And your email that you sent me yesterday reminded me, shoot, I got to do this. So hopefully I'll do it this weekend or first thing Monday and send it off.
This is
Cool.
a show, so we
Appreciate that.
now. Matthew Pagan says, "Have a good night,
Yeah.
guys."
Anybody that's interested in my home address, you can see it. I've been baptized. Thank you, Francois.
No, the address is wrong. Remember, the address is wrong.
Yeah. True. That one is, yeah.
Leo Watson, what's going on, buddy? That's Marcy says, Steve-O, new vid out of the trailer build for King Hauler using brooder trailers. I'll hook you up with a chicken pen instead of for your rig. Nice.
Sweet, man.
my
Shen said
God.
yes, we just gotta wait it out. Agreed. Oh, RC Master says I had to confirm RC Recreation's video to watch it. I was like the third person like view to see it, so I didn't have to hit anything. But I left a comment like, you tell him, man. And then halfway through, when it started getting crazy, I deleted my message. I was like, I cannot be a part of it. He had a sword out. He's like, if you come to my house, he's like, I was a knight at what's that place where you chicken and watch the knights for 3 years.
Oh, Renaissance Festival.
Knights, I forget the night place it's called.
I've seen a movie where they go to dinner.
Steve-O, you have control. Can you mute John Martin's mic because he's making too much noise?
I missed a barn burner last night, huh?
Pardon me?
It was a good live last night, Francois.
Yeah, it was a good live. Yeah.
I went in and took care of all my video stuff. It's all marked for adults.
So
Okay.
if I mark my channel as no, do I need to go back to all of my videos and mark them as no?
It seems like it does it automatically.
Okay.
I checked most of mine and they're all up to adult. So once they're done processing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. My video was stopped. I mugged the whole time.
Yeah, the sound is kind of crazy today.
Yeah, it should be okay now. Sean was just moving his microphone, his camera, so that's what.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was
Hey,
It
Sean.
should be okay now.
it? Hey, guys.
Hey, Sean, brother.
What's up, Sean? Thanks for
Hey,
joining.
what's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this whole, I'm stealing my son's computer, so I'm trying to, everything looks weird on the computer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Cool shirt, Keegan.
Thanks. 5
Yeah.
and below.
Medieval times. Yeah, that's the place. He says, I was a knight in medieval times for 3 years. I know how to wield a sword. Ani's Particle Man said, I honestly left no interaction on his video either. People are saying hi to Sean. Excalibur in Vegas. No, that wasn't the one. Hey, Louis LP, RC is in the house. He says, what's up going on, RC?
Hey, Louis, how you doing, brother?
Here, let me unmute John. Are you set up, John?
I'm getting there.
I don't know why I always call you Jim. That's weird.
Well, because usually it says JM.
JM,
Oh,
yeah.
that's why.
JMRC on the bottom.
Just let me know. I picked
Well, Steve-O, you're up and running. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to let you guys go. I might jump on a little bit later on, but I got a few things I got to take care of. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks,
Okay.
bud.
Have a nice night if we don't talk to you.
Frank is out of the house. He's going to send some more email stuff to Sparks. That was awesome. That was a good time. I picked my butt is in the house right now. Hello.
Come on, man.
Hopefully you wash your hands too.
I met him at Pusa Studios, man. Everybody was saying, like, back before I had 1,000 subscribers, I used to go to Pusa a lot. And I picked my butt, was there all the time.
So he's asking, what's a good general cost to get it started on these cars? It depends what you want, brother. And what's your budget too?
Yeah. And once you start, it's hard to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that damn trail truck they gave me, man. That first God, now
It's like a whole new avenue.
you know, when you have a race car and they have that class at your track, you're good. But when you start finding other things you enjoy doing, then you start wanting better ones of those too.
That you hurt, Scott, you know? Hook, line, and sinker.
The addiction is real.
RC Basher's in the house. What's going on? RC Basher Boy is in the house also.
Awesome.
Yes.
Anybody wants to talk me out of that Beretta F100, now is the time.
The Vatera?
Tara, yeah, excuse me. I'm totally tired.
It's a good rig. Just it's
Well,
addicting.
Who's breaking wind?
It's a squeaky chair, I'm pretty sure. That's what RCU next Tuesday would say.
Yeah.
Where did I seen some more people that came in and I wanted to say hi to, but I lost them here. Leo Watson, what's going on? I finally got my brushless system, y'all. Nice. Speed is your friend. Dog City RC is in the house. A good general cost is probably like $200. I would say.
Yes. Yeah, he's saying there that he said that $400 is doable. You could get a something.
$100.
Yeah, you could get something better. Well, yeah.
What does it even want to do, first of all?
So is he after a crawler? Is he after a basher? What's he?
Crawler, it sounds like.
Well,
Yeah, what do you want?
I think he just wants to get into the hobby.
Okay.
So there's two different types of RC cars in this hobby. You got your go fast, jump 'em cars,
Yes.
and then you got your slow rock crawling and trail going through the woods and climbing over
Yes.
rocks and logs and stuff like that. So it depends what type of RC you want to do.
Exactly. Also, you gotta look at your area where you live at. Yeah, you know, see what you got there. You know.
Maybe fellow RC people in the area too, what they do.
Yeah.
Axiomatics now.
See.
Yes.
Like a street.
Axiomatic. Say, crazy. I picked my butt. It can axio.
I need a Asher boy in here to help me keep up with this chat and keep going all over the place.
Yeah. Hey, g'day, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Banggood has that. He wants that thing.
Good afternoon, Jack.
Look at all the people in the chat. It's a busy night tonight. Look at all the people in the chat.
What the heck is that? Frank?
It's a tank video.
Frank went live.
Yeah, I go.
Oh, it's John.
Did Frank disappear on us?
I thought he was doing a magic trick or some shit. I heard his ass in the background.
Yeah, I'm getting off the cell phone and getting onto the computer, and as I opened it up, it was still running from Frank's last night. Just started it.
Nice. I sent you an invite, Jack. I know you don't like Zoom though. AZ Farms, RC and more. It says evening all. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
What's up?
All good, Axial. When's the new Axial Matic garage coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come and join us, brother. Don't be afraid, Axio.
Yeah, we started, buddy. Come on now.
You gotta test that new internet out. You got at the house.
Yeah, we waited for you, bro.
Only if RC Basher Boy talks in his deep voice, LOL.
I said, what the hell? I had
the erotic phone call voice for that new video.
National Geographic's voice.
Yeah, I'm hitting right. What's going on here? Yes, RC Basher Boy here. I said, what?
Man, that friggin' chat is moving way too fast. I'm trying to screw a controller back together and look at the chat, and it's just like flying by.
Yeah, it's going fast. So we got 27 people watching now, guys. Make sure to hit that like button for STEVO.
What do you guys think of the new Kraton 8S?
That's a big ass
in my
crate.
car. I
Looks
can't
pretty
take it
sweet.
anymore. I'm gonna have to have it delivered to my house, and it's gonna have to stay in the backyard because it won't fit anyplace else.
Wow, bro. I know.
But why?
Bro.
Like, but it's crazy though. Like, it's $900 for the 8S. I get it that it's bigger, but it's $500 for the 6S, and the 6S is freaking quicker than the 8S. So like, why would you spend $900 just because it's bigger? Like, you don't want to spend that extra $400. Like,
Maybe more material.
yeah, you know, but the 6S is quicker. So for most guys buying, they want a faster vehicle, like, you know.
Yeah, that 38 mile per hour out the box is kind of slow to me.
Yeah.
Mm.
20. Wow. A 25-pound
I got the
RC coming at you at 30 miles per hour. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the 6S does 60 mile an hour.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, so it's like, why are you gonna spend $400 on something slower than what you buy for $400 less?
Look, Denali says he ordered the orange one. I'm so jealous, dude.
Sweet,
Wow.
man. That's sweet.
Cool.
And I get your point, Sean. It's just the raw power that it has in 8S. It's crazy, man.
It was funny. I had a dream last night that my mom was like, so they only got a few at the hobby shop. She was like, so how much do you need? Because you only got half. I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, we got to get it for you two. And I didn't know it was a dream. And I started talking to her about it today. And she's like, oh my God.
Hey.
I was having a dream that you were going to front me with some money.
Hey, Steve, what did your mom say? She said, good try, Steve, good try.
No, actually, she said, how much is the truck again? I said, $899, real quiet. So what? $899? Okay. I'm taking a dog out.
That's a chunk of cash, but it's a huge, monstrous vehicle. I like a lot of features on it. I just don't see myself owning one.
It is.
Mr. Jack is in the house on Zoom.
What?
Yeah, well,
Nice.
Hey, Jack.
Hold on. No.
God, Jack, how you doing?
No. But you gotta put the screen just
Jack.
Jack real quick. Let me see.
I'm only here because Steve said join.
Mark the
That's done.
calendar.
I don't really like the Zoom and download this and download that, but anyway.
How you doing, Jack, brother? How you feeling, man?
Scott, Javier, Steve-O.
Cool.
I gotta watch your Losi video yet. I'm looking forward to it.
From before, Kagan, Sean.
All good, Jack. You never walk alone. Don't forget that.
My friend, nope.
Man, I seen that thumbnail for that your Losi video, man. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, that's an absolute. I mean, I'm not a Losi fan, but the power that thing has got. I mean, I couldn't understand because I spoke to Tony on Hangouts the other night, and he was spewing that he sold his when he bought his a couple of years ago, but now he's got the 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
But I can understand why he was spewing that he sold it. That thing's an absolute beast. The power on that thing is amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, baby. Look at you, even got Basher Boy to join.
Yep.
What?
Gabriel's in.
I'm
Welcome,
gonna go
ladies
outside
and
to
gentlemen.
5 foot of snow now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Jack can come to life.
Good evening, Gabriel. How you doing, sir?
Particle Man, Denali, hang on.
Particle Man says, shout out Jack for making his awesome intro.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I've done Particle Man intro, and I've done Brent from Adventure Time RC's intro. If anyone else wants an intro, just come tell me, and I'll do you an action figure animation.
I highly recommend it.
Sorry, yeah, I've done Kagan. I've done Kagan's frog.
Yep. Every time I use it, I get a good comment about it.
Yeah, it's quite funny, that one.
Steve-O's putting his hand up.
Jack, zoom, like the what's he say? Zoom. Nickelodeon. He's a funny bloke, Lewis. Jack, I love the bob. Yeah, I said I replied to your comment, Shen. The bobbleheads, they reminded me of what the bobbleheads figures you put in your car. That was quite funny when I saw that. There's a shot where I get a slow motion of the Lossie, a close up, and I shot it in 240 frames a second. And the driver's heads are bobbling. It looks really funny.
Nice.
And Shen's pointing it out.
Axel said he was hoping for Bicer's sexy voice.
I know, me too, man. Why are you so shy, Gabriel? Don't
Where
be
is he?
shy.
How's it
Is he
going?
here, is he?
I'm here. I'm here.
He's,
There you go, mate.
he's
He's
so
just warming
quiet.
up.
There I am.
You guys really enjoyed my
Yes.
serious voice.
Yes.
Jack doesn't give out stickers, he gives out intros. That's very funny, Josh. I suppose, yeah. I give
Hey,
out
Gab.
intros.
How you doing, brother?
RC intro, Mick, what's up, man?
We got Fox City RC also.
Oh, Mick's in the house, is he?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
catch your views.
I'm waiting for Mick's. You got to watch this video that Mick's going to bring out soon.
I know.
I'm in it.
my clip.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it.
But I didn't. I got to send him my clip.
Yeah, I'm in it. It was great. So he contacted me and said, "Do you want to do something?" I said, "Yeah, sure." But it's not my
RC.
ugly head you're going to see. It's something else.
Uh-oh. Jack and one
Don't
of
worry.
them,
You'll be laughing your head off when you see what I've
Yeah.
created for him. You don't you worry about that.
you're in one of them green Borad fucking things, you know?
Roger Sabell says X-Max still rules. I'd like to try. I'd like to drive one of them new Cratons and see the difference.
And compare
Yeah.
right there, yeah.
I
We
saw
got Bobby.
Tony's video at that track, the monster track or something. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony's.
Oh, that's an awesome rig. That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch RC Dude 81? His video that he put up?
Yeah, he's pretty
Oh,
sick. That
man.
guy, man.
That was
Yeah.
Me and Steve were winding him up last week, telling him he could have told us what it was before.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
comment. I told him in the comments. I said, "Man, you were telling us we're funny and all this stuff." I was
Yeah.
like, "You knew." I was like, "So."
Yeah.
Freaking
Yeah,
we got
I'm waiting for it. Mick.
Altered RC in the chat. It says, "Good evening, gents."
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Mick. Don't worry about that, mate. That's going to be a bit of a hoot. Stay true
Hey,
for that one.
Javier,
RC intro.
Javier, can you do me a favor? Can you send me a link or send me a text message? Don't for that on-off switch you got.
Of what? Oh,
There's
the
an
oh
on-off
the
switch. Yeah.
yeah. I got you, bro.
Would you get a dead man switch?
No, it's a switch to turn on the lights. Also, you could use it for the winch cable too. I got it on Amazon like for $10. I'm using my phone now, Sean. So when I'm done today, remind me. Text me.
Yeah.
Text me to remind me, bro.
Yeah, because I just want to do. I'm putting in the light kit at the minute, but I want to do the front.
Actually,
I
like,
want to do them front lights with the on-off. Just
Yeah,
I'm putting all them in it.
I got it right here. It's Apex.
Yeah.
Apex RC remote panel on and off switch.
Barbecue all season the house says Jack. Good to see you. What about the rest of us?
Thanks
Yeah,
very
hey.
much, barbecue.
Yeah, what happened,
Oh,
Bobby?
yeah, but you don't see my ugly head now and again on here, do you?
It's been a while, Jack. It's been a while. Glad to have you back, brother.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a really fan of Zoom, but anyway, look. Where's the old man? Not here? Where
It
is
must
he?
be Christmas.
A couple seconds.
Where is he?
He was.
He
He
left.
takes off every time I do a live. He takes off. He don't like to hang out with me no more.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, he's sulking? He's
I don't
sulking?
I'd show up to his. No, I don't know. He said he maybe be coming back later.
Oh, should be here. I'm here.
Hey, so run
Right.
me to a little summary of Tank's live stream last night. I wasn't able to join, but I know that RC Sparks was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was telling us about those
Right
copper
there, too.
all those new.
Hey, Dan.
Hey Daniel, how you doing,
How
brother?
you doing, mate?
Yeah, Mick, I'm so sorry. I'm probably holding you guys up with that video.
Our RC Voodoo, the only man in Florida with a snowplow.
Yeah, I caved, mate. Just Steve invited me, so I thought, yeah, I'll jump on for a bit.
Filthy Co's in the house. What's up,
No
buddy?
worries, Mick.
Hey,
No
Filthy,
worries,
how you doing, brother?
Hey, Phil.
Phil says the smart system in the new Kraton needs tuning. Nobody but Eric has tuned the ESC or advanced the motor timing yet. Hey guys, let me know. Tony said that he put his up to setting 5, the max setting. I'm not sure which one it was that did it, but
yeah. RC Dude 81 was doing backflipping with it.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish watching the last few minutes of it, but somebody said that he bent the chassis. Is that who bent the chassis on that thing already?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't.
I missed it. Yeah, I missed that. He bent it. I missed that. I don't remember watching it. His
Hey,
last video.
I'll see you next Tuesdays in the house. Thanks for showing up. I know it's late for you guys over there.
Hey Billy, how you doing, brother?
Billy, what's up? Jesus, you're up this late at night, Billy? Something must be seriously wrong.
Yeah, that's like what, 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, it's like 5 hours ahead. So what is it now? 10.
Yeah. Wow.
3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Billy's seen this time in years.
Jack, when you gotta get that DBL back?
Sorry, bro.
When do you gotta give that Losi back?
I've already given it back yesterday when I did the run.
Oh,
I know the guy. Look, the guy's a great guy. I mean, he's new to YouTube. I'm trying to help him out a bit, but he mainly does he's got drones, and he's got some top line drones like the Mavic Pro 2 and all that. And he gets some great footage. And I actually took some footage and put my guitar track to it on my other channel. But yeah, he had a bit of a bash with it yesterday. He doesn't really know much about him, but he's a great guy. He goes, take it whenever you want. I've had it for a while, but the weather's been crazy here. Crazy winds and rain, and then all of a sudden it just went bang with the heat. So yesterday wasn't too bad of a day to take it out. So, and I don't have any. I mean, I look at where Tony goes and stuff like that. The BMX tracks, and I got nothing like that around here. So I just went back down to the Kangaroo trail and just jumped it a bit off the mounds and stuff. And I built that stonky ramp, but it worked.
Yep.
Yeah. So when I was jumping the ramp, I was thinking of Steve-O, send it. Send it. But I did a huge jump off the top of the hill there, the mound, and I just went flip forward, and that thing's unbreakable.
Nice.
No, we went once it tumbled that many times, and it landed on the front arm and the right side, and it just kept bouncing and bouncing. That thing's just got so much power; it's stupid.
Send it over to Billy there from see you next Tuesday. He'll soon break it.
Oh my God.
Ali says it's the Brady boys. What do you do with Marsha and Sydney?
Let Buck drive it.
And
we got Rich Holman. How you doing, Rich? Welcome, brother.
Hey, Rich. There you go.
Hey, Rich.
So Shin RC saying Calvin Talbot looks like he bent his new best scale armor.
Yeah.
Top bar straight with the unbox.
Later, Filtico. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
There,
Take it easy.
Hey, Filtico. RC next Tuesday says RC sailors were hella biased on their video.
Yeah, they're kind of hating on the Traxxas, but
Did you see their unboxing of the X-Max?
No.
yeah.
They were pretty excited about it, and now they got the Kraton coming too, right? Or did
They
already-
just got the
Yeah,
Kraton.
they've already got, yeah. They've got a couple videos up running it in the unboxing.
Yeah,
They raced the both of
comparison.
them and comparing them.
Yeah.
I've been watching them. Yeah, it's pretty good videos
They
to
got the
see them next to each other.
Yeah,
Can I
come
just,
on, Armo. I'm salty as hell. You guys didn't send me one. I had the first video of the Big Rock up, one of the Batman Master Infraction, Outcast 10th anniversary, regular Outcast, and Kraton. Come on, send me some.
You're
Yeah.
just not a big enough fanboy. Steve.
Yeah,
should, take that 8S to the store instead of that wheelchair.
yeah, really. I take the 8S Kraton and Max, put it on each bottom.
Can I just give a shout out to someone in the chat? Is that all
Yeah,
right?
go ahead.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Dan from RC Voodoo. Why I want to shout him out is because he did a giveaway, right? But he didn't have it just in Canada and America. He actually had it around the world. So thumbs up to you, brother.
Yeah.
Well done.
Awesome, man.
Well done, mate.
The guys from down under.
Yeah, I don't know who. I can't remember who won it, but yeah, he made it so everyone around the world was
Yep.
eligible, which
Angry
is
Dave.
fantastic. Good on you, Dan. Good stuff, mate. But I opted out as usual, but he put me in. I always opt out of giveaways. RC Channels is a
Angry
joke.
Dave was the winner.
Angry Dave
Congratulations.
is- okay.
Yeah.
Congrats. I see the Monster Slash on RC Bash Boys bed. We were talking about that last time.
Oh yeah, well there it is, man. Actually, I'm gonna be working on it, in just a few days here. She will have a different look, and see how that turns out, and hopefully everything goes as planned.
Is it top secret, or can you tell us what you're gonna do with it?
Now, just keep it as a surprise.
Okay.
Just wanna, keep it, interesting. But this bad boy will go. We'll have a little makeover. So then, pretty much, it's gonna be a new body. But stay tuned which body it is. So.
Sweet. Yeah, those things are fun, man. I got one. of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. That's cool.
Axiomatics mentioned in the giveaway. 11
Oh.
Charlie, maybe you could put your link in.
Oh, thank you, Axel. Yeah, we are 25 entries away, so we could close that raffle.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
He also
That's
mentioned
all.
that he's doing a giveaway, but only New Jersey residents are eligible, or he once did one or something.
Well, I got John is close about to die here. You guys.
You want me to put the link up here?
Yes, I think I got. Yeah, I got one. Thank you, Scott, brother. Yeah, I got one there. So,
Okay.
yeah, we only 25 inches away, so we can close that. Hopefully, we could do that giveaway this Monday. We will reach that amount.
Yeah, no worries, Josh. No need to say sorry, Josh. All good, my friend. You reply. That's all right, mate. Don't stress, bro.
Since I can't.
You think you set the limit a little higher next time, Javier? On
Yeah.
raffle ticket? Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I think so. It was the first time, so we were learning here with
Right.
this first
Live and
giveaway.
learn.
So probably the next one, yeah, next time we're gonna do a little bit higher. Yeah.
Giveaways are family only eligible.
And speaking of giveaways, if I may say, Axiomatic's very confident that he might win the 25th anniversary armor. What do you think about that, Javier?
Hey, let's give it a shot. Give it a chance.
I know, right?
there.
But I mean, in counter message, I can say it's gonna be mine, man. Sorry,
I can't.
it's mine.
I think Honeylulu would beg to differ.
Yeah, you don't want to tell that to her.
And
Lulu.
and I don't know if she's here, but if Honey Lulu's watching or what have you, that thing's mine, man.
I can't wait. I can't wait
Yeah,
to
I
do
mean-
that because I can't wait to do the giveaway. Yeah, I just want to see who's gonna win it, and so they could,
Right.
have fun with it.
Correct.
Gonna
right.
be awesome.
And Axiomatic just replied, "That armor is mine." No, sir, it's mine. I bought a ticket too. You know, for a good cause too. You know.
And we're doing old school. We ain't going no computer. I got it. I don't want to show the names, so we got the tickets here. All the tickets here.
Hey,
All
can
right. Look at that.
Steve, can I put a link in the chat?
Yeah.
For the guys that haven't seen, I mean, I don't run fish scales or anything, but here's a link to my new video if you missed it. Now, there's no fancy editing in this, like I usually do, obviously my other cameras, but there's just I actually filmed all of it for my phone. Now, I just wanna go over this again for people that want to do slow motion. I've been doing slow motion for years. I used to use different software for getting higher frame rates, like 10, 12,000 frames a second. But someone asked me, I think it was Josh, JP Slayer. He said, my slow motion is so smooth. Well, like I keep saying, if you're going to do slow motion, film it in a higher frame rate, 60 frames a second, 120 frames a second. And when you go to your software, your editing software, render it out in either 30 frames or 24 frames a second, and it'll become really smooth. Now, the problem is if you film in 30 frames a second, right, and then you go to do your slow motion, you get that ghosting. That means it's cutting it down by 15 frames a second. So you're always better to shoot. And then now the technology, we've got the phones, they shoot in high frame rates, and a lot of people are using their phones. So when you go to render out your video, render it out in either 30 frames or Shen does the same thing, 30 frames or 24 frames a second, and you'll get super smooth slow motion. So I hope that helps anyone. I hope that helps anyone out. So you're doubling. So you higher your frame rate, then you split it in half. So you go 60, go to 30. 120, same thing. You can go in 60 or 30, but 30 is your sweet spot.
That's what you taught me from before. I shoot in 2.7, 60 frames per second. And then
correct.
when I drop down, I do it to 30.
That's correct, yes, and it becomes smoother. A lot of people I've been noticing is they're putting slow motion, and because they're rendering out in the same frame rate, they get in the ghosting. Now, if I say comment on a video and say, look, you got to do it like this, I don't want people to hate on me. I'm just trying to help them.
Yeah.
To get them a lot smoother. There's a couple of channels that I'm, good friends with, and I try to help them out. And that's the way you go about doing it. So you're going to always halve your frame rate when you go to render out. So most people shoot in 60 frames a second if they want to do, with the GoPros or anything. And the GoPros, you can do 240 frames a second, but render out in 30 frames a second and you'll be fine. Anyway, I'll just put my link to my new video. If anyone's missed the video, the Lossy DBLX, go and have a watch, a couple of ramp jumps and bashing and crashing and all that.
Yeah.
It's very different than what I usually do, but there's my link there.
Yeah, that's good info, Jack, brother. Good info, bro.
Article.
Yeah, well, I do watch a lot of them where people do. They put too much slow motion, and then once they doing it, rendering it out in 30 frames, you're going to get that ghosting, and you're going to get the jerkiness, right? And it's not good to watch. It's not good on the eyes, right?
Right. And I was gonna say, Jack,
yeah, mate.
You're supposed to say, if you go to my channel, here's the link.
No, I don't.
You had a question about let's see, what do you say? What is the best GoPro 7 Black settings? Like I do 2.7 at 60 frames per second, just like Shen RC says.
Yeah.
And then the ISO, I think it's 400. Shen told me to go to 400, I think it is.
And if you do those high resolutions like that, you can actually, if you have a good editor, you can actually zoom in on your footage a little bit too and make it look like you're closer than you actually are.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I do the where it looks like it's zooming in and zooming out.
And then if you got something that's off center and you're zoomed into it, you can move the frame around and kind of keep it a little closer to center.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to do that stabilization thing though. And I watch the video like, should have tried to stabilize that video just a little bit would have helped.
You're all talking double Dutch. It's like put the camera on the ground, hit record, and that's it, you know?
If you're going to use, just another thing, g'day, Buck. Wade, how you going, mate? And I just saw John from RC Fun Diversions. How you going, brother?
Hey.
Don't, if you're going to use stabilization, whether it's a DSLR, SLR, or don't turn the stabilization off if you put it on a tripod because it conflicts, right? So if you're using say you're walking or you're vlogging or whatever, then you can put your stabilization on and you can walk around. But if you put it on a tripod, it actually gets kind of confused. So if you put a camera on a tripod, turn your stabilization off. Just another tip.
That's a good tip.
Which, thank you. I am new to making videos and every tip helps. No worries at all. That's the whole idea about giving out, tips to make videos better. No worries, Rich.
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
I help a lot of people. Javier knows, Dan knows,
Yes.
STEVO knows.
Yes.
FP Mana, FPV, what's going on? Dust
What?
Storm.
Hey, Mana.
What's going on?
Welcome, brother.
Hello. And then Axiomatics actually asked a question. It says an hour 24 minutes from my mid to upload. Is that a new normal?
No.
I guess typically,
it's not.
this time of year,
Nope.
the internet slows down, man. That's everywhere. I mean, I had
Nah,
internet
not an hour
issues
and
at
24
work.
minutes. That's too long.
Yeah.
Oh, how many gigs is
Yeah.
it? How big a file, Ax?
No, I blame the internet connection. Reason being because it's the time of year where everybody's home.
Oh,
and
sorry,
everybody's
Scott.
using,
I just read that.
so.
Sorry about that.
It's a bloody Plasky holidays, Basher. Everybody's saying stupid dumb. Oh, look at me, I'm in New York. News.
That's Rick. Who's the guy in the guy with the black big hat? That's JMRC's.
JMRC's, John. You can put something in the chat so the people can check out your channel.
It's only a 2-minute vid or something ain't right there. I told you before in the chat, Ax, to go cancel it and go to the new beta, which I can't stand, but go to the new beta, right? Now, I put up a post on my community tab the other day. I went with this kids thing, this options you got to do, and everyone's talking about it. I went and uploaded a guitar video the other day, and it wouldn't process. It froze because I was using Classic. So I cancelled it, and then I went to the new beta system thing, and it uploaded straight away. Because I had to choose, because I had to choose the option whether the kids or no kids. In Classic, it doesn't have that. It's only got it in beta, and it's telling you uploading beta. So maybe you can cancel that Axe and go to the beta and try again.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it completely froze. It froze my video. It wouldn't publish. So
I'm in Classic all the time, man. I can't stand the other one.
Yeah, I can't get used to it. Yeah, but that's the changes that they're going to do. It's going to be worse and worse.
My recent experience with uploading right now, and that's the reason why I told you, about poor internet connection. When I uploaded my latest video, Glamis and stuff, it was telling me that it was gonna upload like within an hour or so. So what I did, I reset my router, and and pretty much I reset everything, and then go back in here, and and pretty much it started to work, and it went from an hour, went to like 24 minutes, and boom, and it uploaded very quickly. So
depends how big the file is, though.
Than I expected, but like a few days after that, my internet went out. So maybe there was already a glitch in the system.
I've got fast internet speed here.
I went like a day without internet.
Sorry, I've got fast internet speed here. My files, because I put a lot of information, the more information you do in the editing, the bigger the file's going to be, right?
Yeah.
So my files average 1 gig. even if it's like 2-3 minutes, it's going to average around 1 gig, right? So when I go to upload to YouTube, around 1 gig, it takes 5 minutes to upload.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick.
That's
How do
yeah,
you
that's super quick.
upload
That's
at
it's
a
pretty quick.
higher rate?
What
Let's
do you
say
mean?
I did an edit and I mixed it all out at 1080.
Yeah.
Someone was saying something about uploading it
Yep.
at a higher resolution. Is that
What,
can
like
you do
2K
that?
or something or whatever?
Yeah, yeah. Can you
You've got
do
to
that?
film it. Or 4K, 2K, you got to film in it. That's how you got to
Okay.
film in it. You got
Maybe
to
I
actually put your
misunderstood
camera.
somebody.
Well, you got to put your camera on 2.7 or 4K
Yeah.
for you to go do
Maybe I
that. And then,
misunderstood somebody then.
yeah, but then you got to customize it in your software. You could actually punch in the numbers.
Okay.
I
So you could actually you could edit to a 1080 video and export that video into a 2.7K.
But it makes no sense
Okay.
because you
I
haven't
remember
filmed.
someone mentioned something about it one time. And I
You
should have
can
asked
do
you,
it.
but
I did an experiment with 440 at 60 frames a second a couple of years ago. It actually turned out pretty good. It was the Tamiya Extreme and Kyosho Fox video that I did, the compilation. And I did it in 440. And I did it at 60 frames a second. And it actually came out not too bad. Now, you got to remember, YouTube mucks around with codecs and all that sort of stuff. So whether you're going to get it in that resolution, it'll just be like 1080. But if you film like 2K, 2.7 and 4K, you actually need the monitors anyway. If you haven't got a 4K monitor, forget it. There's no point doing it. Right?
Right.
But you can do it. But there won't be much of a difference.
Oh, he's recorded 2.7 and then it exports out of iMovie at 1080.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you could do it like that if you
Well,
film in a
somebody's
high
heating up something
resolution
on the microwave.
and then
Yeah, I
put
do
it
that
in
now,
10.
but I heard somebody saying on the opposite.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was mine. Right, so let me mute my camera.
Maybe I misunderstood.
Sean's causing trouble. Rich,
Big trouble, big trouble.
I just didn't mute my microphone.
All that no. Who's making all the noise?
It's
Like,
he's
I'm
trying to
hearing
mute
all these noises. It's like,
just muted him.
Hey,
I
look
think he
at
was
barbecue.
grinding the tip of the microphone
Barbecue, that's a
down.
classic, mate. Look, barbecue. Hey, Dan.
What is barbecue talking about?
I don't know.
No. Sorry, man.
I'm watching it now.
Come on, bro.
Daniel. Come on, Daniel.
Come on, man.
That's funny. Rich said his video was 3.5 gigs and it took 22 minutes.
22 minutes for 3.5 gig.
That's quick.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah,
You
and that's
always
my
have to
average
record
too.
with those pixels active during recording. You can downsize quality, but upgrade. Well, that's what I said to Scott, Master. And you're pretty cluey. I know that for a fact. You're a pretty cluey person.
I'm trying.
RC Trailcats is in the house. What's up, Gary? Thanks for stopping in, my brother.
Hello.
Thanks
And then,
for the
so
help.
Bucks
I'll
RC World
see you
says, I
later.
watched the Rock Ray video. It looks sweet. Now,
Extra time it takes
I
you
know
actually
that
is worth
Black
it.
Friday is like right
Nice.
around the corner, and I've been getting a lot of questions about the Rock Ray. Right now, I think the Rock Raid's like at $249, $290. I don't know, somewhere in the $200-$300 range. It's a bind and drive, obviously. That reflects the cost. And if I may say, if I can talk about a little bit about that vehicle. So the Losi Rock Ray, in my opinion, you can just use that on a sandy road or dirt and stuff like that. If you use that vehicle on road or asphalt or a hard surface, the vehicle runs poorly. Reason being because the tires they can balloon, and that's when you start losing traction, and that's when it starts to tumble, and so that vehicle is just meant for pure sand, dirt. But if you're gonna use it on the streets or anything like that, you're not gonna have a good experience with it. Why? Well, I mean, that's my experience, because I mean, I tried using it on the streets, and every time I would turn, it would just tumble, and every tumble hurt. So that's just my my take on the new. Well, not the new, but the Losi Rock Raid that right now I know it's currently on sale. But yeah, I mean, if you're planning on getting one, I highly do recommend it. Just my recommendation is just keep it on the sand or gravel or loose surfaces. Hard
Right on.
surfaces, not so great. But yeah, so hopefully that could help you guys out.
RC Funds Diversion says, you guys seen the RC Sailors? The Kraton beats the X-Max.
I don't go on their channel. I'll have a squiz now and again, but everything that guy reviews, you got to buy it. I mean, I actually, he was talking, he did a review on a plane, and his title and everything, this is easy to fly. No plane's easy to fly. And so I replied to him, I said, you got to jump on the simulator. You can't just throw a plane in the air. You're going to crash it. You can't say this is a easy to fly plane. Oh, no, don't give me. I've been flying planes for years and years. You don't just throw a plane in the air and expect to, you're going to be disorientated straight away. So don't give me this is easy to fly, because because everything he reviews, he wants you to buy it and click the link. Ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. You don't just throw a plane in the air and expect you use the sticks. You're gonna get all messed up. You're gonna get confused. You're gonna crash.
It's easy to fly. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy one because it's easy to fly. He said so.
Yeah, he said so. Yeah. My mistake. That guy was behind the video. That's all right, Master. But no. So I thought, hang on, I'm gonna say something here. No plane. I sat on simulators for that long before I started flying. So you can get the feel of what's going on, orientation and everything like that. Right? You're going to get confused. When it's coming towards you, you're going to go the other way. Yeah. Right? It's not easy. And this guy's, because he's been flying for a while, he just throws a plane and starts, it's easy to fly. Yeah, that's because you're flying it. You give it to someone that doesn't know how to fly a plane and throw it in the air, and what's going to happen? Straight to the ground.
I think JD Passo.
Don't give me easy to fly.
JD Passo bought a plane, I think, probably because of that.
Yeah. And I saw that jet plane that he bought, and he crashed it, and he stopped filming. I said, get on a simulator. Get on a simulator. You can't just throw a plane in the air. Yeah, he got an EDF jet out of all things. They're the hardest to fly. He got an EDF jet. Really? He doesn't listen. And you tell him stuff, he doesn't listen.
Away, man.
No, he doesn't listen, though. You try to help him, he just doesn't understand. He thinks you're having a go at him, but, throw a plane in the air and see what happens to it. It's just going to go straight to the ground. And then go back to the bloke and say, I thought you said it was easy to fly.
Hey, Kagan.
Right?
Yes.
You got anything you want to share with us tonight? Or can't do that yet?
I haven't opened it up yet. I could open it.
Okay. Hold on one sec. RC Funds Diversions. Thank you, man, for the donation.
Yeah, he's a top bloke, John. He's a great guy.
You want some of those magic beans, huh?
I actually dedicated a song. I kind of dedicated a song to him not long ago, because he had it on one of his videos. So I thought, I'll go and upload and dedicate it to him. Good bloke.
Nice.
Spotlighted you, though.
You need a drum
yeah, okay. Hold on.
And then Axomatic says, super chats. So Steve will earn you magic beans and gasoline, I guess.
Oh, nice.
All right.
It barely fits on the camera.
Barbecue. That's
big
funny,
UDR.
Man. Barbecue's funny as, man.
I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. But...
That's awesome, man.
I love the color of
my spare body for my UDR. I got the same blue that I used for the Capra and the Mustang that I'm gonna paint it with, and then I got the Fox decals, which are bright orange, so it'll be that blue with the orange.
With orange, very cool.
That thing looks great, man. I like it.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, I'll probably unbox it. Maybe I'll even do an unboxing video. What the heck?
I haven't done a video in a while. It's a good excuse.
Yeah, might as well.
Right.
How do I?
Yeah, you don't upload much these days. Okay.
No.
I can actually go to your channel and check. Like, has he posted anything yet?
Man, he could barely lift it.
I even went through your channel yesterday just to see if you had a Patera video.
All right. No, just axials and
How
couple
come you didn't
Traxxas.
get the glamour stake, Kagan?
Glamosphere.
Yeah.
I don't like giving out my address for starters. That's why I don't do stickers and stuff for the most part.
Paranoid.
So, yeah, I'm paranoid. But I mean, everybody knows my address now. So.
Denali says, need to figure out how to get the new Proline slingshots on the new Kraton. Maybe the X-Max ones would fit on there. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen people put the UDR paddle tires on the X-Max. Somebody did.
Oh, really? I got UDR paddle tires. I wonder if I can put them on that X-Max.
On the Max, I should say, not the X-Max, the Max. Sorry.
They might be a little. But yeah, is the X-Max 24 millimeter hexes, just like the new Kraton? Or are they 17? Because if they're 24, then they'd fit. Barbecue's asking Denali if it's 17 millimeter hubs. The new Kraton is 24 millimeters. So
he's a beast.
Yeah. I know the Maxes are 17s. I don't know.
The Max, but not the X Max.
Yeah. Don't know what they are.
I can't tell by looking.
I think the losses are 24, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
The DBA, the one I ran.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty huge. Yeah.
So what do the X-Max people think of the new Kraton?
I want to try it out and compare it.
Thing?
Huh?
Is it a fanboy thing or something like that?
It would have been cool for it to be like a monster truck, like how the X-Max is a monster truck, but it's a monster truck. So they're kind of in a different class.
Yeah. What do you think if they would have put some type of a truck body on it?
I'm just worried about that wing. All that 24 pounds and landing on that wing. You know, that plastic or aluminum is going to bend or snap.
Hey, you could always put do a bit of a shifty and put a HPI 5T body on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'd be cool looking.
Hey, Steve, so Sean is asking if you can mute him.
Oh shit! Sorry, Sean. I thought he muted himself, but
no, I couldn't figure out how to unmute it. No, I don't unmute it.
No. Sorry, dude.
No worries,
No,
bro.
I'm reading chat, and then so Voodoo actually caught it. It's like, what's that sign language, Sean? And I'm looking at him like, oh, okay.
Now he says that they're 23 on the X-Max. Traxxas is special sauce. Yeah, that's
23.
23, so they're a millimeter difference. That's crazy. RC intro with the super chat.
311.
For the Kraton and the vid.
And the vid. He knows what he did there. He knows what he did.
He knows exactly what he did.
Hey, Tony, where'd you pop up? You just snuck up on us.
Hey, Tony, good evening.
Hey, guys.
Because he sent them back and told me to F off. I sent Sean some stickers. He sent them back at home. I don't understand. Funny bloke.
Trouble.
Hey, so gentlemen, something new in my channel. I don't know if you guys know, but so I talked to my sticker guy, and we're working on on a new design for my sticker, and so practically everything's already done.
What's wrong with the stickers you got now? They're good. I like those stickers.
No, yeah, and actually, and here's the thing: we're keeping the same layout, the same everything. We just added a little bit more color. And pretty much we put RC and boy, we put more color on those words. So I mean, it's practically the same thing, but hopefully you guys like the color. I still have, you know, the original RC Basher Boy stickers, but you know, the new batch that I'll be getting, yeah, so that's pretty much that's gonna be my new, you know, platform as far as stickers. So yeah.
Hello. What was that?
Ollie was
Danger, red.
Danger red.
Red alert,
Danger,
red
it's
alert.
red alert. Was
So do your new stickers,
Oh, yeah.
so Badger, do your new stickers come with a recording of that sexy like telephone voice you just had today in that video?
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, come with a recording. RC Badger Boy
Good
here.
evening, ladies and
Man,
gentlemen.
thank you, Denali. That's very, very sweet, man.
I reckon
Pretty generous of
Steve is the luckiest person on YouTube. I reckon.
No, no.
How's the bank account going there, Steve?
Oh, it's looking nice now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be zero.
Yeah, get the Kraton, and you'll be fine, mate.
Yeah, now you need to tell your mom it's only 600 you need.
No, I got 350 right now saved up for it, so I'm good.
When are they available for purchase for normal humans?
Now, you can purchase them now, but you can't get them yet. The first shipment should be coming in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, because my hobby shop said, "Are you interested?" Because they wanted to put me down because they only got a few coming.
Yeah,
I saw the.
I have a feeling too, man. You guys, I think they're gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tony will sell you a broken one.
Yeah. Hey, I got it fixed. Tonight. I used a BLH 1506 shaft blade for a blade helicopter, and it literally uses body clips at the end of the blade or the shaft here, and they literally go just through the hinge, and then you can put one of them on, and then the other one is easy to get to. So you have to put the first one on, slide it in, and then on the inside of the tray, you can barely slip the other one in. It's got a little bit of play, but it doesn't matter because it just needs to stay in there for the hinge to move up and down on. It works awesome.
Pretty cool.
The Hobbytown, man, they wanted to see it. They're like, hey, do you have it? And then they really wanted to see it run. So they worked hard looking for solutions, man. We had everything out on their counter trying to figure out what would work.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, it's
well,
right
it's
here.
in their background, right there, Tony?
Yeah. So it's literally just this little shaft, and it's got two holes, one at the end here and one not all the way at the end. And it's almost perfect.
Wow.
$10, and I got an extra one so I can bust it again.
Really liked your unboxing video. That you are a multi-talented person moving all those camera and lights around.
And that big RC.
Yeah, you did a really good job and professional. That was awesome.
The camera and lights around?
Your unboxing of the Arma. You're moving the RC around.
Yeah, I was just there watching hardly any edits. He really kind of went.
Well, considered he had about 2 weeks to do that unboxing.
I did do it 2 times. I did end up doing it twice because I came back and I was doing stuff. I'm like, oh, that's not right. And I just went, it was easier instead of just fixing that spot to just do the whole thing over. Except for the opening. Yeah, that was real. But then once you saw the truck on, just to do one fluid pass through. Yeah, I messed up something I said about the motor.
I liked it. I actually was sitting there waiting to find an edit. It's like, man, this guy pretty much went through it, and he moved all the cameras and lights while he was doing it. It seemed well thought out and planned as well. I enjoyed it.
So, I Scott.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy one of those trucks, but I enjoyed watching the video.
Scott, listen to me. Listen to me for a tick. This bloke here, CCXRC. Mate, he's got the worst filming. He can't put music and this and that together. Is absolutely hopeless, mate. He knows what I'm talking about. That's right.
And you sound effects there.
You're welcome, Jack. I'm here for you, man.
He knows what I'm talking about. Don't you worry about that. This guy is a pro. Don't get he knows I'm joking, and he knows what that was about. That was about someone else. And not going to mention the flog's name, but anyway. Actually, I saw he got one of those same as you there, Tony. Did he? But he wasn't getting one, mate.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I thought he wasn't getting one.
Oh, he
Isn't that
got
what you
one.
told? Isn't that what you
I didn't tell you
me?
anything. I didn't talk anything about this truck.
Yeah, you told me he wasn't getting one, and he ended up getting one, eh?
No, I didn't tell you that. You must have been dreaming that up.
It's an RC. That's an RC conspiracy. If I've
That
ever
is a
heard one.
conspiracy.
I'm not dreaming.
Having
That.
dreams.
I'm not dreaming that up, mate. But I just know you can't film and you don't know how to put music together.
Jack, I think it was he was talking about the Max that he wasn't going to get.
Oh, I look forward to that race, Steve-O. You and Bucks.
Oh
Look
yeah,
forward. Yeah, I just see your comment there Mondays ago.
yeah. He's gonna come over Monday, and we're gonna film him running together.
Sweet, and I'm actually very excited to see them run too, man. You guys both did an excellent job on them. So looking forward to that.
Thanks, man.
When you got time, Tony, the DBLX videos up, mate.
I saw it. I haven't
How'd you
watched
see
it
it?
yet. I saw it pop up. I haven't been able to
Yeah,
watch it.
I had to think of a thumbnail to put. I thought, the one coming off the ramp, and then because you could see the wheels are ballooning at the front.
Yeah,
cutters or whatever.
They do that. That's
mate,
typical. I've been running around all day, so I just actually got back from a drift event.
Right.
Which
I was watching
Steve-O,
your videos earlier on.
Steve-O, your guys are
Kraton.
down here. There's drifters, not drifters. That sounds weird. There's drift car guys that are down here from Michigan. They do all the drift courses up by you.
Oh. I didn't know that there was a drift group in Detroit.
Yeah, there's like 5 Michigan guys that are down here for a drift event, and they're
bring your
from
MST?
like, Allen Park and stuff.
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna race it?
I'm not gonna race. No, I just wanted to check it out. They're doing like the night lights where they turn off all the lights, and
Oh yeah.
it's really cool.
Drift courses are sweet, man. I love watching them. Everything. Is that how the course is gonna be?
You broke up a bit.
I couldn't hear you. All I could hear was like a fan or something.
Yeah. I muted myself a long time ago to see if it was me because I do have a fan, but it wasn't
Is
me.
it better now?
Yep.
A lot better.
Yeah, was showing.
The aliens are taking over.
Yeah, the aliens are taking on. No, I was saying the drift courses, the tracks that they do are so cool. How they look with the miniature streets and like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So cool. They put a lot of time into making them tracks.
Yeah, this one has like a little
guardrails and
Shell
lights.
gas station and a whole bunch of stuff, trees and mountains, and yeah, they even painted a backdrop for the back wall with their logo, and it has like, of course, like the Mount Fuji. What is that? The one in Japan?
Yeah,
I think it's Mount Fuji.
Yeah, Mount Fuji's in Japan.
Yeah, so I think that's the one that's on the wall in the background to make it look like they're drifting Tokyo, outside of Tokyo, but it's pretty cool.
G'day, Brandon.
Hello, good evening.
That's Sean, because I muted it for a minute.
Oh, it's Sean, is it?
Yeah, there we go. I unmuted it. I can't hear it right now.
What is it? My computer or something, or what is it?
Kind of sounds like a cooling fan or something on the computer.
It must be the computer or something. Must be.
You got your kid's computer
at all?
Yeah,
Or a refrigerator.
I'm using my kid's computer. He's probably got 6,000 freaking things open in it.
He's monitoring your usage.
Yeah, he's monitoring your uses.
He probably is.
It went away. It went away.
No.
Where did Javier go? I see him in the chat.
I'm here, Jack. I'm here.
He's there.
Oh,
I'm here, brother. I'm here.
I'm missing so much of the live chat, guys. I'm sorry about that.
I know, it's just
Yeah,
hard to
and
keep up with
I've
it.
been trying to read, Steve, but yeah, right now the live feed, we're getting a lot of noise, and
Yes.
it's hard for me to, to even to keep up. So.
Hey, I'm looking at this.
Denali's asking you to check your PayPal. He put some money in your PayPal as well, because the super chat they take 33%. PayPal they take I think about 2.8% or something.
Oh wow.
So check your
Yeah, it's a
PayPal, Steve.
no-brainer.
You got more cash.
Oh my goodness. Let me see.
Killer.
I asked Steve for a sticker. And she sent
He's
me
not
a
hesitating
sticker with a
either.
bill for $5.
Right.
He's all over that like a fat kid at lunch.
I'm on the ball, guys.
Does Larry's have an Arma on order by any chance yet?
Well, that's what they asked me if I wanted one of the first in pre-orders.
Nice.
75 game dog in the house.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, brother.
What's up, man?
Long time no see.
Oh.
Hey, brother, how you doing, man?
Long time no see there, mate. Peace and love. That's his trademark.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
I can always hear his voice when someone says that phrase too.
Peace and love.
Same fan noise we were in the after hours show, so it must be Sean.
Must be that computer of my kids or something. The microphone must pick up its own fan or something, does it?
A little bit of a vibration noise or something, yeah.
I seem to notice it, Sean, when you pick up your phone for some reason.
Whoa, look at that, Steve-O.
That's cool, man.
Congrats, brother.
I'm
Wow,
like,
awesome, Steve.
I don't know what to say. I'm just like,
That's
look,
awesome.
Steve-O, do not take on the fire hydrant.
That's awesome, brother.
man, that is great, dude. That is KEWL, man. Now I'm definitely not worried about telling my hobby shop I'm backing out like a little beehive. I'm gonna walk in there tomorrow like, where's my crate now? Where's my crate? Man, I'm just thinking about how big that thing's gonna look on my lap in the wheelchair. Like,
Where are you gonna put it in your garage too?
I don't know. The X-Max already take a good amount of space.
And you can mount it right on top of the X-Max. Maybe they'll make babies.
Yeah, I'll make.
See that's why that night hauler needs to be shipped to me to make room in your garage, you know.
Oh, my night hauler.
Yeah, so it needs to be shipped to me to make room.
By Christmas, preferably, right?
Yeah, that's it. You know.
Axiomat says, "Way to go, Deborah," because it's my mom's PayPal account.
So we're gonna have a new video tomorrow, Steve.
Huh?
We're gonna have a new video from you tomorrow.
Am I gonna have a new video for you tomorrow?
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What kind of video?
The big ass Kraton.
Oh yeah. I don't think they have them in stock yet. I don't think PlayStation in stock yet.
They just have the demos. They're not supposed to sell, but it happens.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I can probably.
That's what I've heard too.
If I go up there to pay them or whatever, but usually I pay them.
Like Tony?
Unit.
Yeah, you could buy mine. Except there might be rules about that too. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be.
I'm sure there probably is no resale rules or something.
Yeah. Except I bought mine, but I probably can't sell it before they're available to you.
Yeah.
Denali says it's supposed to pull that freaking chair, brother. Yeah, Buck, you got to help me on that one. We're gonna have to do a video with the Kraton 8S and the X-Max and pulling me.
Sweet, man.
Sled dogs.
Right into that big snowbank.
Send it.
Hey Tony, what do you think of the 2.0 compared to the old one you had?
Well, the old one never had the motor slip on me, so that was interesting. I haven't really
The hell's that? Someone got a jackhammer going.
No,
Someone's got a jackhammer going, man.
I just muted him for a minute because usually it takes a minute.
Has the dirtiest fifth Kraton out there. Yeah, he was going into some mud there in that track, that monster truck track.
Yeah, I think mine's the only one that's really gone through mud.
Yeah.
And I looked for it, and I did it as soon as I got the Ipswich before I hit the tree.
Yeah.
But
so if you had the choice, which one, the new one or the old one?
well, the new's always better, but you know, I loved the old one. There was nothing I found wrong with it except for the steering out of the box. They didn't set the endpoints well.
Yep.
And then
correct.
they told you how to set the endpoints,
yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
why not just
Even
set
on
the
this thing.
endpoints all the way?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who wants it to turn like? You have to go around the block in order to make
Yep.
it come back around.
That's right. Yeah.
But other than
Same
that,
with this one.
the
I like.
original was
Same
fine.
thing.
Yeah, but the new one has better steering out of the box. It's faster. You can really feel the punch. But I haven't been able to bash it really, so we'll see. I have it up here on the floor, so I can just basically slide the motor back over and lock it down.
How are you liking those smart systems?
They're pretty cool, except like in that video, when you hook it up and you switch your AVC and stuff, your AVC switching goes to your app. And so I really wanted to, when I was bashing the Kraton, switch on a little bit of AVC because it was really dusty and sliding, which is probably why I hit a tree, but I couldn't go to it because I was in a live video and the AVC knob on the controller is now your dual rates. And so I couldn't turn up a little bit of AVC with just the knob. So that's annoying. Like you don't actually have percentages. It gives you like training mode, like wet or, stability mode. And then there's another one that's like, just to help you go a little bit straighter. And then there's full rip. So there's like 3 stages of it instead of like having precise dial with the knob. So I don't like that aspect of it when it does switch the dual rate. But there's cool stuff in it, the telemetry for the speed. And I mean, you can go and you can set your throttle endpoints and your steering and all that right from the app, which is great. You don't have to do all the turning it on stuff.
Did you say that you can only program one car with it?
And you can only program one car with it. So I had to basically delete the Kraton when I wanted to go out and do a speed test with the low C. But the other thing I found is, so you pick the car and it sets all the settings for you, which was great. All the popular models that they come with this Spectrum stuff is supposed to be in the app. So you can just pick it. It knows the rollout and all that, and it can tell you the speed. I don't know that it knows it for the Kraton, because it has like a gear reduction off of the spur. So I don't know that it does the same. I don't know if they've done the math for it or not, to consider the, maybe they have, but I didn't get it doing the speed limit, the speed with the Kraton yet.
That Kraton has a transmission, not just the center diff, right?
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if they updated that app and you could probably program more than one car, because the Traxxas can do that.
Yeah, I think they're working on it. Because that is the one downside of it, is if you have multiple cars.
Yeah.
You basically have to reset it every time that you want to use a different car.
Who wants
and this is like their first generation or first whack at it. So sure, as it goes on, it'll progress with everything.
Yeah, overall, I mean, the app is clean for doing the speedometer. Getting into the different telemetry things is pretty easy. There's some social stuff. I haven't tried any of that. I don't use that kind of stuff. So, but the speed is great. I'll probably not use it other than a few test times. So I'm going to bind it over to my rugged, and that'll tell me the speed right on the controller. I don't need an app or anything to do it. And I'll have all the control of my AVC and all that right in the controller again. So it's cool for people that don't have better controllers. But if you do have a better controller, I would just say bind it. But I try and run them all with these so people can see with the stock controller that,
Oh, yeah.
what it works like for the first 3 or so runs, and then I will bind it over. So all the speed tests, the first bashing, all of that, when I'm kind of showing the first stuff, I try and keep it completely stock, except for something like a little add-on like that. So I was showing that off as part of the car too, because when you pre-order, actually, you get this free, the Bluetooth module with it. I don't know if you knew that, but the pre-order people for the Kraton 8S are going to get this Bluetooth module with it.
Nice.
No. Sorry.
You're banging
Batteries
out
are done.
videos left, right, and center there,
Yeah.
Tony.
The what?
You're banging out videos left, right, and center, my friend.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that'll pay for that damn truck.
I don't know, man. They released so many of them, and so many were out.
Yeah,
if I'd have known, I might have second guessed it if I would have known, like, because it's a lot of money, you know, and I have big stuff already. So there's that, you know, you go in on certain things. Like when I bought the Infraction, and they're like, well, there's only 6 of them. And I'm like, you know, kind of doing the math in my head. Okay, like I could probably make the money back on that, but I'm not getting the views that I thought I would when I signed up for it. But we'll see.
Well, if it makes you
we'll
feel
make some
better,
of
I
the money
watch
back.
all your videos. So.
I kind of like the order that you did them in too. So people who see your video for the first time, they'll see the next video coming up, and it's going out bashing, and all that's coming up after the unboxing. That's kind of cool.
I did the bashing first because I figured everybody else was doing the unboxing first. I'm like, I'm just gonna show it running. Like everybody else can do the unboxing. I'll go back to that one because
I was on that premiere, the Yamaha. I can't remember which one they brought out so many in one day.
Yeah.
But there was one they were doing a bashing thing, and I actually wrote a comment, and I said something along the lines of, "Okay, so all the people that can't afford it are going to start doing reviews on it."
What? Oh, because I'll be watching
From
it.
the hobby shop.
Yeah, people were going to, you know, like Tang's doing, and all the other people are doing it. They're not buying it, and this and that, and they're going to start doing reviews on it.
Well, how can you do an honest review on a vehicle if you haven't even?
You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah, but they do them as like news updates, you know.
Show
like,
and tell.
You know what I
certain
mean?
people
You know
will
what
go
I
on.
mean?
They'll actually
'Cause
go and take the pictures and scrub the
Haven't
video
run
and
'em.
talk about what they see.
Doesn't matter.
And so
Haven't
it's
run
a
'em.
news update.
But they haven't run them. They don't know.
Like you can just look at the
But
build.
they're not talking about
Yes.
how it runs. They're talking about what they see and what they think it'll be like.
Yeah, well, I disagree.
More of a first
I'm
impression.
not going to
than a
agree.
review.
They're trying to be like news people for the RC community.
No, it's clickbait. It's called clickbait, my friend. You know that.
It is.
Some
It's
people that's all
totally,
it
it's
really is.
totally clickbait, but
critical moment.
it's totally clickbait, but it works.
It's fun.
If it works, don't fix it.
Yeah.
People just do it for hits.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that
That's
out
all
loud?
RC conspiracies is. It's just a twisted way of talking about the news.
Very cool though. I enjoy yours.
So
I don't get a chance to jump over there very often because we get done with the 11 Charlie. We chat for a little while, and
yeah, no, that's cool.
I usually go back and watch it the next day because I don't want to jump in the middle, not knowing what's going
Yeah,
on.
I watch it the next morning because we're usually at 11 Charlie.
Well, and that's why we did the podcast of it too for people that just want to listen. So we actually have on this week is going to be Greg Sopa from Horizon. I talked to him.
He's cool.
And said, hey, can you come on after you guys do the release or whatever the premiere is? And I think we were talking about this before they even invited me to do one of the reviews. But yeah, so that should be cool to hear what he has to say.
Greg said he was bashing that armor for weeks now.
For what?
He's been bashing the new Arma for 3 weeks that they had
Greg?
sent him. Yeah, from RC Driver Online.
Well, he must have got it earlier somehow.
Because that's what he replied back to me when I was like, man, that's awesome that you got one, this and that. And he's like, yeah, I've had it for 3 weeks. I've been bashing it.
I got mine on a Friday, but I think it was 2 Fridays ago.
But he didn't buy his. He didn't buy it. He just got it. He said he was just got it sent to him for running it, testing it.
Yeah, he gets a few vehicles sent to him.
Yeah, one I know he didn't buy it or get it sent. I don't know if he's got to send it back or what.
Yeah, but it still came in on a shipment. Like they were waiting for him to ship in. from China, and then they immediately started sending them out from that. So if it was in that original box, then it would have been. I mean, I don't know what the date was, but it was. What is it? It was 2 weeks ago, I would say.
If you guys haven't seen Eric's hobbies, he's trying to get to 60 subscribers. Go ahead and go over there and give him some support, guys.
See you later, Rich Hyman. See you, mate.
Take it easy, man. We'll see you.
All right, Rich. Have a good night.
Thanks for stopping in, Rich.
See you, Rich.
Shen likes that 2.0 low C.
Oh, the color of it's nice.
I really like the low
Medic
C
says
model.
Deborah should buy him one.
Yeah, I read that. You know, and speaking of another brand, I don't know if you guys, and I know we've talked about this before. I don't know if it was on Tank's live stream or yours, Stevo, but have you guys seen the new low C mini stadium truck?
No.
E 2.0.
Yeah, the 2.0. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a pretty nice rig, man. You know, and what surprised me the most is that you get a lot, you know, with that small scale. One thing that really caught my attention was that it has an aluminum chassis, and that's pretty cool. And also, I think the price is like at 149, something like that. So,
130.
or
It was mid motor too.
Yeah, but the 22, you know, it's always been, you know, mid motor, and yeah, that's a pretty cool vehicle too. So.
What was the two choices of the low C that you got, Tony? The box edition, and what was the other one?
Amsoil.
Of the small one
Lucas
or the big
Oil.
one?
No, the bigger one.
The big one's low C. It's just got a whole bunch of their old logos kind of watermarked into the color. So it's just flames, and it says low C, and it's got a bunch of their low C logos really small all throughout the paint job.
So if you had a choice to pick between that new low C, the big one, or the Kraton AS, which one with price didn't matter?
Well, I haven't driven the low C enough or the Kraton enough, but if I'm going by when I sold my DBXLE, it was my favorite electric car that I ever had. And so, as some people have been saying, the king hasn't abdicated his throne just yet. It has to be taken over. So we'll see if the Kraton does. I want to mess around with it a little bit. But I put the punch up to 5, and that has made it wake up a lot. And so I didn't have it at 5 until the speed test, and then, which I haven't posted yet. And then when I broke it at the park, RC park, or the BMX park, but at Digger's Dungeon and stuff, it was still at 3. And it felt just a little bit of like, I wish there was just a little bit more punch.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why I just didn't stop and set the punch up, but it also would have probably got me in trouble there because you could send it. If you looked at the speedometer, most of the times I was hitting it, you know, like 20 miles an hour on those big jumps. If I'd have been flooring it, it'd have been going to the moon.
Or are you going to get the optional opinion, or you think it's good enough?
It depends what size it is. I haven't looked. I probably want to go up to a 21 tooth or 20 tooth. But the thing is, too, these have timing in them. You can set the timing through the ESC. And so you could make it run a little bit more lean that way, as far as getting a little bit more out of that motor. But you can also burn stuff up messing with that.
Hey, grumpy old man RC, how's it going? He says he can't say, guys. Forgot it was Friday since Miss Fly retired. Every day is a Saturday. Hey, man.
Just they had a charge, brother. Thank you for stopping by, man.
That's a cool shirt you got there, Kagan. What is it? Can you hear me?
He's muted or something.
Sorry. Yeah, I muted my mic. Sorry, yeah, it's a Marvel shirt.
Yeah, cool shirt, man.
Thanks.
I'm still waiting for I'm actually waiting for a shirt from Tony, one of those alien things there.
RC Conspiracies.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for one of those. I'll probably get one in 2 years' time. If I bust his chops enough, you might send me one.
I've seen them on Teesprings, I think it is, for 30
Yeah.
bucks.
I won't buy
$30
them.
bucks. They're
For the hoodie.
18.
For the hoodie. I was looking
30
at
bucks for me. It's triple that, mate.
I was looking at the hoodie. Sorry. That was
Ah.
3 or 33.
No, I just want a normal t-shirt.
And then also, if I can address something, so obviously we have a full house. You know, we have we have 9 people in here. You know, we've had different conversations here and there.
Get
I
to the
am
point,
looking at
Gabs.
Chad, but yeah, I'm looking at Chad, but unfortunately, I just can't. Just pretty
Get to the
much
point, mate.
interrupt
Get to
him.
the point.
So yeah, I don't like to interrupt, so that's why I'm not reading chat. So there you have it.
That's all right. I'm only joking with you, mate. I don't want you to get offended.
That's my
Sony
heart.
CCXRC, what's better, GoPro 7 or DJI Osmo Action? I don't know. I haven't used any of them. I wouldn't know.
The
Yeah,
action
Cruiser
people
RC
have been
has
talking
some
about.
videos.
People have been talking about a little bit of lag and stuff with the actually seeing it on screen. I almost never look at the video on screen, so that might not bother me. It has pretty good stabilization. You can't really go wrong with either. The GoPro 7 Black is on sale now that the 8 is out, and that's what I have, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
When it doesn't lock up or not save your files or whatever.
I missed all my GoPro footage. I had to call my GoPro.
You funny bloke.
I missed all of the footage. But I ran the race back to back, so I didn't have a chance to have a second try at it.
What's the difference between the 7 and the 8? Not much, yeah. I see some reviews on them, but there wasn't much difference. A stabilization or something?
Well, the one has it has a front-facing screen, so you can actually see yourself like selfie mode.
Yeah, selfie
which
mode,
was supposed to be game-changing.
Yeah.
But it has lag and it throws people off, like when you're seeing it like stuttering behind, it's lagging behind the actual real time, and so that's the only thing I've really heard people complain about it. So, yeah, the new GoPro 8 looks pretty cool. It has like Hyper Smooth 2.0. Like if you saw that video and you saw the car out there driving and how much it was bouncing around, just like smooth. There's some kind of magic in that thing. Voodoo going on.
Plus, it's going to have the media module available at some point.
The
external microphone and light, and I'm sure they'll have some option. External battery pack.
Yeah.
You can just
The
plug
more
it
you
in.
carry and the more the stuff it gets crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Mick, I'm looking forward to that video when it comes out, Mick. See ya, mate.
Yeah, Mick, I gotta send you my clip, man.
Oh, we're still waiting on you, are we?
And me.
And you.
And me.
Oh. Hey, it's going to be a cool video when it's finished. Awesome stuff.
RC Workbench and the Kind Brew. What's going on? What's your name? Brandon Timberland, what's going on?
G'day. I always, Shem makes a good point. I always format, no matter what. Once I've downloaded my clips and everything, I format the card and the whole lot, mate.
Yep, so do I. That's not the battery thing. There's something with certain batteries where it just locks up. You have to drop the battery out to get it to turn off. It gets really hot. Sometimes it doesn't do it all the time. It's just they act funny sometimes, especially if you're going long. If you record really long videos,
battery life's not the greatest. Yeah.
The battery life's way better than it used to be. When you really have the problem with these though, is if you have Hyper Smooth on, and it's like dusk. That's when you start getting the jittery footage. It can't work and keep things smooth when it doesn't have enough light.
Of a small sensor,
Yeah, and it locks up. So it's trying to
small sensor in it.
Yeah, it's trying to stabilize the video, and it can't, and so it gets jittery, and then every once in a while it locks up. And there's something to do with certain modes. If you shoot in, like I shoot in 2K 60 all the time, and I think that's one of the problematic ones. But I want to be able to have high quality footage that I can slow motion any shot, and I can do linear with this mode and not have the super wide.
Yeah, your slow motions is pretty smooth.
Yeah, that's why you do it that way.
Yeah, they're pretty smooth.
I just up-res it to 4K anyway. Like you can't tell.
Yeah.
But if you shoot 4K with this, you have to shoot 30. If you shoot 60, you can't do the stabilization.
That's another good thing about the 8. You can do
4K 60 stabilized.
Yep.
The 8 can do it. So that's why I want to get an 8, and then this will be my on-camera car. Because everyone's like, man, that car's so slow. You need a bigger pinion. I'm like, dude, I have my GoPro on top of a car that's 25 pounds. I don't want to wreck it like at full speed and destroy my GoPro. So
you had some good onboard footage though. You had some good onboard footage.
What?
You had some good onboard footage.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to go full speed to get it. I was going to go full speed with it off, and then I would just stick it in because it already feels fast. But, yeah, that's all. Anyway, so I really like this. The speedometer mode on this is really cool too. So if you like that for RC cars, that's another big plus for the GoPro. Is it has a speedometer in it. You can strap it on your car, and if you have the GPS turned on, you can use their app to overlay the speedometer. You can move it around. You could literally resize it huge over the whole middle of the screen if you wanted. If people were, just watching for speed runs. So that's one cool thing about the GoPro.
Hey, Net Cruiser RC, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, John.
And he would be the one to know if you ask him in the chat, because he actually had one of those
Osmos,
and I don't think he liked it.
Says people don't get it. Hi, guys.
Steve's the sexy one. What's going on there, Steve?
I don't know.
Well, Steve's the sexy one.
I guess I'm the sexy.
It's the glasses.
He's the sexy one, is he?
He's got sexy
drink that Monster.
It's the way you drink that Monster.
Steve's the sexy one, right? That's classic, mate.
I haven't heard that one in 20 years.
So Barbecue was asking, did anybody ever see or use the Venom motorcycle? I don't think I've ever seen one.
Venom motorcycle?
Yeah.
Never even heard.
I remember hearing. I do kind of remember hearing something about it.
Yeah, Barbecue was just asking, did anybody here use it? So.
I think it was out a while ago.
Oh, he's saying he kept the Osmo. I've heard good things about it.
Jen says a low GoPro battery makes it do that malfunction. I found out. Don't let it run low. Nice.
Okay.
I usually try to keep the battery up while I'm recording, but yeah. It's got the Osmo Action, the GoPro 7, and the GoPro 8 to test this week. So,
I know a good test you could do. Turn them all on and juggle them. See which one gets the best footage while you're juggling it, and that's the winner.
RC Mats Master says, I'm not commenting anymore. A comment's TOD is about 10 seconds.
He's in a delay.
That's because he's in Wales.
Are you all the way live too? If you hit the live button, it should, if you are maybe behind a little bit. But there's definitely a delay.
It should be live.
Well, he's saying
no, not you. Like
Master.
You can get behind on your playback on your computer.
Yeah, make sure you like
hit the live button and bring it back to the front.
Should be red, the live little dot.
I'm gonna see where that is. Where'd that be at?
That's my RC says, thanks, man. I'm debating for next build a Tamiya Cabover Cross RC 6 or a custom Bruder. All sound pretty interesting.
Whoa! I'm gonna go into a bidding war with Obake Altered RC in a second.
I know. I was just reading that too.
Yeah, man, we're all in. You shouldn't have mentioned it.
No doubt. Good thing I'm broke, guys. You guys can bet it out.
You found a brand new Venom motorcycle in the package on eBay.
They came out a while ago, right?
That Brian Deegan one, or was it?
Yeah, man. I keep asking them to bring them back. They were so cool.
Yeah.
eBay.
New in the package. Wow.
Gabriel. Scabsy, or is he muted?
Yep, he's here.
He's next
Gabs.
door.
Easy.
Where are you, Gabs?
Heard the call of Miho.
He's
Where is he? You
next
here or
door.
what?
Maybe his
No,
GoPro, his picture's up, but maybe he got a phone call or something.
Yeah.
The truck
Actually,
starts
well,
bouncing. Don't wonder.
The dirt bike one, Bobek? Or?
He went to
Snoring.
he went to Target getting new seats.
For next season.
Jen says, I found out about the GoPro 7 malfunctioning because I used to use the batteries for my fishing videos. Now I only use power bank because of that and never have had it happen anymore. Oh, I use a power bank.
Yeah, external power source.
Johnny Range just uploaded. Nice, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
eBay's Black Friday, question mark. Not sure if eBay has a Black Friday sale.
No, sure. The internet does Cyber Monday, isn't it? They do all the internet things do the Monday after Black Friday. They do Cyber Monday.
Okay.
So like Amazon, all them things, they all do Cyber Monday.
Some of them are starting Black Friday early with one last week.
What would you rather eat, raccoon or possum? Somebody asked.
None.
Yeah. No,
I'll tell you after I try them both, I guess, because I haven't tried either. So.
What's up, Markel?
Yeah, I think it would definitely be possum over the raccoon.
I didn't like rabbit.
As long as there's no peanut butter with them, we're good.
He
should get you some mole.
Next week.
What was that, Steve?
432 RC Ontario says I should be in Basher Boy Arena next week.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, I know they live by each other or something.
Hey, NorCal, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, Basher Boy was mentioning that the other day.
That Rampage that Gabs has got, that thing's a beast. That the travel on that suspension at the back is awesome.
The Rampage, the one.
Oh yeah, the Rampage. Yeah, Tony's got one as well, but I've got my eye on one on eBay at the moment. Not that I can afford it, but the only thing is it's ready to run, and they got two colors, white and blue, and they're like $389 a year.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only problem. They're so expensive, yeah. And remember, it's only a 2-wheel drive.
And brushed.
Yeah. But, there's... When I saw Tony's and Gab's videos, with it, it's just a beast.
Yeah, it's really
and
cool.
I like how Gab's done his up, how he painted it and stuff.
Yeah, I think you do good with that because you like the slow motion and that thing's sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, but just the travel on the suspension is unreal at the back on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, Keegan, your UDR, the blue one you got, is the body the only difference, or is there any other?
It comes with a light kit installed already on it.
I didn't know those like it.
Yep.
That's like
are the rims or anything different, or
they're blue? They have a blue beadlock. They're method rims.
Oh, they put the methods on them?
Yep.
Instead of just plastic with the freaking.
Well, plastic methods.
Oh, okay.
What the
imitation beadlocks or whatever. Yeah, the light kit's like $160 on Traxxas site.
How much
really?
Was the site?
The light kit's $160 for the UDR.
Yeah, that's so. What did you pick? Do they add
It was $759, and my hobby shop took $20 off.
$14 go to Nitro Hobbies, and they get the best light kits to the front of UDRs ever. It's like a peel and stick back, full LED systems. $14 for UDR.
I would just save the money and buy a new RC with it. What do you need lights for in an RC? It's ridiculous.
This one came with them. So.
I agree.
Well, $14 isn't bad.
If you're gonna run that car, if you're gonna bash it, you're just gonna destroy him.
That's what I was thinking with the Max too. I don't know why people are gonna smash them so quick.
Yeah, they put them in the 5T, the low C5. Like fifth jump I did with it, they stopped working. Like you can watch in the first run video where I jump off the jumps and they just land and they're done. And they haven't worked since. It's just dumb. Like I don't get it. I don't understand. That's just me. I'm not into the light craze. However, the drift cars tonight, Friday Night Lights with the drifting was epic.
Works.
Yeah. That's where the lights are awesome.
Yeah.
Neon light strips under them and all that good stuff.
Yeah, just flashing lights in the fronts, different colors.
Is this in Japan?
Yeah, Japan of Newport News.
Yeah, well, they
Virginia.
do all their cars up and stuff. Yeah, they're crazy over there.
It was really cool.
Well, I smashed that. Oh, sorry, go on, Sean.
Look at the wiring I'm doing at the minute, bro. Wires.
Yeah, see how much fun it is too.
Yeah.
Look at that nightmare.
I thought you were Irish, not Italian.
It's
But
like
that
you're
was like spaghetti.
doing hair.
Looks
Yeah, it looks like hair or
for
something.
sure.
Looks like Basher Boy's mic is muted, so he must be on the phone.
Yeah, probably.
All those compliments from Jack about his truck too.
Jack, what you need to go do is see Citizen RC.
Huh?
What? The Rampage.
Who?
All slow motion. Citizen RC. It looks so good. Every one of his videos of it. That's what made me go buy one.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Got a link? Chuck a link in the chat.
It's all on Instagram. I probably
I'm
can
not on
link
Instagram.
Instagram.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
not
can
on-
view it without being on it now. You can.
Is it?
They've got it. Yeah.
He hasn't got a YouTube channel. Oh yeah, so he's got it on a gimbal, huh? And he's running with it. Yeah.
Or GoPro.
that's
If you do it on
sick.
GoPro, you don't need a gimbal anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's sick.
Wow, that looks
That's a
pretty
travel
cool.
suspension on that's awesome though for a small truck. I'm the king of slow motion, John.
So
I'm the
Bobek
king.
is telling me I can go ahead and buy this RC motorcycle RTR vintage. Wow, in the box. It comes with new tires for it too.
Share your screen. Let's see what this thing
I
looks
want
like.
the dirt bike. I looked it up too.
Those are old, those bikes, Tony.
I know, but they would love it, the Venom people, if I got it. How do I
Oh,
share the screen?
yeah.
At the bottom, there, when you move your mouse, it says share.
Oh yeah, the big green button in the middle.
Yes, sir.
That's your boy posted. Be right back. Did he upload a video?
You guys see that? Is
Yep.
it sharing?
Yeah. Yeah, sure can.
So it's really terrible pictures, but it's actually in the package still. I thought that
No,
somebody
I
had like
don't.
a weird HDR setting on,
Yeah.
but it's actually wrapped brand new in the package.
Wow.
Too bad it's not the dirt bike.
I know. That's what I thought it was going to be. These are all
Yeah, that was
optional
looking for it
parts.
too. Like
But here's the
260.
tires it has.
Runs on 2S.
Yep.
That's a small scale though.
8th scale.
Is it 8 scale? Is it?
Yeah. So if you actually see it in somebody's hands in this picture.
I'm trying to think whether Hobby King sold those a while ago.
Dirt
You know,
bike.
Hobby King might have sold those.
So there it is, somebody holding on to it with the fairing off it.
Yeah, Hobby King did have something like that, Jack. I
They
remember.
did, didn't? Yeah, they did. They had the Sky RC, and I'm sure they had that.
I don't know if that was the Venom, but I remember seeing.
They're probably the same. They're just knockoffs.
Yeah.
Look at that old remote. I don't know that I want to get in on that for 260.
Banggood has a dirt bike that looks pretty good. I think it was Banggood anyway.
Hey, Steve, you saw Net Cruiser's comment? The last
Yeah,
one?
that's pretty small scale for 1.8. Pretty small. It's pretty small.
I'll look at it in a minute, Javier. It's got the screens here.
Gotcha,
Here, I'll
bro.
stop. There we go.
Yeah, they're a few years old now.
Shoot me a link and I'll jump in before you end. Got something to show you. I got back from the hobby shop. Okay, cool. It should be right in the chat.
GPV1.
We made those. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of bikes.
For barbecues, looks like you're gonna end up paying more for that bike.
75 Game Dog does a video of his bike.
However, this motorcycle I would pay $260 for before I'd pay $150 for the stand-up one.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's 160. That Ducati one.
It's like $150.
What? That's like a toy grade almost.
It's got that tech in it that makes it stand up. And I did drive it on carpet though, like low carpet, like office carpet, and it ran awesome. It turned tight. It ran how it should outside in the street. If it has like brand new asphalt, but there's like little, it has the rocks in it, the tires don't always hit, and so it does this weird skip thing, and it falls over. So, but if you have it on like carpet for grip, and that's like, it's awesome.
There's that Brian Deegan motorcycle.
Oh, sweet.
That one's awesome.
Where'd you find that one at, Scott?
I just Googled it real quick. It's actually Atomic that made it.
Atomic, yeah.
Hey, John.
Which is, yeah, the same.
I think Atomic's affiliated with Venom
company.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, same
Isn't
parent
that-
company. They actually run the same website now. You buy it all together.
Isn't it like a Sky RC? It's a similar sort of thing.
There's actually one now that's cheaper than the Sky RC one. And
Yeah, the
it's
Sky RCs are way overpriced here. They're like about $500. Ridiculous.
So, John, you went to the hobby shop, huh? You didn't come home empty-handed?
Almost never. No, but something I always finally came in. So that I see the chat, people are guessing. Bucks guessed the big Kraton. They have it, but they weren't allowed to sell it yet. Although they think it's going to come in really soon. Like next week, they'll get their first batch of orders in.
Yeah, boy, I'm getting one.
Yeah? Are you ordered, Steve-O?
Denali sent me the money tonight to buy one.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
And,
Gotta lock it down.
it's pretty awesome. So yeah, I got.
We spotlight you. There you go.
Can you tell what it is from the little corner?
Pretty
Yeah,
big
show
box.
it, John. Bring it up.
Looks Horizon.
Yeah, show it.
Horizon box.
Limitless.
Here it is.
Oh, we got
Oh, sweet,
Oh,
man.
Awesome.
Now I got
Very cool.
That'll fit on your track, John.
What's that?
I don't think that'll fit on your track.
Carpet track.
It doesn't fit on his table.
Also, it's like frozen over here, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to run it. But
Yeah, got lots of time to get it right, though.
what's
Yep.
that?
You have lots of time to get it all right.
Well, yeah. So anyway, it's still a
Very
sealed
cool.
box. I just got home with it. So anyway, I'm pretty excited to finally have one of these because I didn't buy the
Sweet.
infraction. So should be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What system you gonna put in it?
I got one from China. From Banggood sent me a system a while ago that I had always planned on putting in this, but then it took like 3 months for this to come in stock. So I got a system already lined up for it. Where was it? It's the Racer Star system. That's what I was going to put in it. This guy here.
Nice. I was looking at those on there.
What's the can size?
Like an A scale.
4076 2000 kV was the motor I was going to try first.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to one of the guys at the hobby shop. He put a 1900 kV in his Limitless, and he says that he's super happy with it on 4S. If you put in a high kV motor like that, and then you can't even get, like, you can't run it on 8S. It's too high of kV, I guess. So anyway, whatever. We'll try one success with this setup, and then have to swap it out to go higher.
Interesting. I don't mind them. Someone saying it should be a kit. I don't mind them making it like a roller like that, but I wish that they would have left the body unpainted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you don't have to go out and buy another body, because everybody's trying to make theirs look different than the rest. And so
Unique.
then you got to spend another $70 on a body. When they should have just left
with
it
it being a
unpainted.
roller, I agree. It would have been nice if it was painted yourself. For sure.
Yeah, because you got to take the time to put the electronics in, so
Yeah.
you can let the paint dry during that time.
But now that Arma's got that 8S system, I think we will see a limitless RTR. I think it'll happen.
That'd be crazy.
I wish. So I was looking. I really wanted to put the 8S, or not the 8S, the well, it is 8S, but the 5th scale motor into the Kraton. But the motor mounts don't match up. Like the holes on the motor, on the mount for the Kraton. So somebody would have to make a bracket that'll fit the bottom, you know, but then be able to hold that motor that size.
Put the Losi motor in?
That's what I want to do. I want to put the big Spectrum in it,
Yeah.
but it won't fit. Like the holes don't line up.
Oh.
Because it's a much bigger can, you know?
Yeah.
RC Workbench says he picked up the AS Kraton today to demo, running it tomorrow. Awesome.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Very cool.
Hey, so did we lose Jack or something?
We thought we lost you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jack was giving you lots of compliments on your truck there.
And you were nowhere found.
Yeah, and the rampage.
Well, I'm sorry. I had a call and I even put on the chat. It's gonna be right back.
That's what we've kind of figured.
We get it. We understand.
Sorry. Hey Jack, well, thank you. You were complimenting me on my truck. Sorry.
He was.
Thank you.
He was next door.
Neighbors.
Yeah. Probably.
Did you get back in time to see John got the Limitless?
Yes. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Pretty sweet.
What made you choose that over the Mojave? If I can ask, what made you choose that over Mojave?
I had ordered that before Mojave's ever came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
It took them a while. That's my fear with these Kratons is that once this first order, because you know what's coming up next, right? Chinese New Year, and nobody works during that time.
Right. Yeah. Nothing will be made.
So it's like shut down for a month.
Right. So what? Yeah. When is
Let alone potential tariffs coming.
Early December they do that?
No, it's January, end of January. So I mean, hopefully they've got more batches already made that'll be coming after the first shipment that are gonna land.
Well, my hobby shop today says they are expecting a huge shipment from Horizon next week, which would be like all of the Christmas stock. All the new stuff should be coming in, and then hopefully they've got enough to carry them through. But yeah,
so do they get to choose? Because do the stores choose how many inventory of them that they want, or how does that work?
I think they just put in requests, but I don't know how.
I don't either.
It probably goes by like how much you actually sell of them. They probably check like
on demands, yeah.
But they only got one Limitless in, and then it was just by fluke that I got it. There was one person ahead of me. They called him to come get it. He's like, "Oh, no, I can't come get it yet." And they were like, "Well, we got another guy. Should we give it to him?" And they said, "Okay." So yeah, so I could have been waiting into December.
See, only in Canada would that happen. Here we'd be like, no fucking way. Like, you know.
All right.
I'm gonna email my hobby shop right now to make sure. Man.
Yeah, you want to take a chance, Stevo.
Yeah, and get the green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm recording with my GoPro.
Why you guys don't like the orange?
I just like
so easy to push the button.
I just like the green. I mean,
yeah.
It's not orange enough for me. It just kind of feels like burnt orange and like Mr. Hanky Brown mixed in around it.
The big white stripes. The orange one.
Like the Max Shocks.
It's just more burnt, I think. Burnt orange instead of like bright orange. If it was bright orange, and maybe it's just the videos I've seen. I haven't seen one in person yet, except for green. So I need to go to the other hobby town and see if they have an orange one. because I was at the one tonight and theirs was green. I was really hoping it was going to be orange so I could see the difference and how the color looked. Because
Right.
everybody else wanted the orange. I was one of the few, I think they said, that asked for green.
Oh. You were also asking about why I didn't choose a Mojave. Mostly also because I have a UDR, and I just felt like they were too similar.
Yeah.
Well, they're, I mean, in my opinion, they're just two different vehicles.
Oh, they
You know,
handle
one is a
completely
true
different.
basher, and then the other one is just more scale. You know, that's just my opinion. And
Oh,
honestly, you know, I'm
sorry, Basher. Did any of you see the video RCU next Tuesday put up of the Losi Baja in the skate park? That thing took some serious abuse, man.
Oh yeah.
They were like,
Oh
we fucked
yeah. I know
killer.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It got stuck on that bench, cement
Yeah.
bench, and I thought it was done, and it kept running. It kept running.
Crazy. I couldn't believe it. Like that thing was no way. If I took my UDR there, it'd be broke in minutes doing what they done with it. I was actually shocked, like how well that Lofi held up to the skate park.
And then another video that, you know, we can talk about, you know, with far as Arma. So when RC Dude 81 got his Mojave, he actually put that thing to the test, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was
he didn't half
sending
send it.
left
That's for sure.
and right, and it was just tumbling and running and bashing, and to me,
He
I was
just did
sold, man.
that
I'm
to
like,
the Kraton today.
yeah, no, and also, yeah, I also saw that too, but I'm sure he's gonna do the same thing. But I'm very impressed, you know, with the Mojave based on, you know, the looks and, you know, what it's meant for. You know, that's a really solid truck. So
Oh, he's got the orange one. The orange one does look good.
Team Vega RC, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Yeah, I sent the emails, so when they open tomorrow, they'll have email.
Cool.
I want to get a Mojave and just put it in the UDR in the same controller and truly test it. I'm like,
You know how hard that would be to control the UDR and the Mojave on one controller.
like, because everybody's like, oh, when we test it, they do a 5-minute video of one running and they do a 5-minute video of the other one running. They put the two of them side by side, hit both levers, let them rip.
They're gonna be sweet, bro.
No.
Damn, that thing looks pretty, John.
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome.
Man, it's big.
Let me spotlight. I want to see that thing.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's the same chassis as my Infraction. I think.
Yeah.
They are pretty big.
That's a beauty, bro.
They just are stunning looking cars.
Yeah.
And that blue really is sharp. That blue is sharp.
Now we're in the unboxing mode. I like it. Good idea.
You gotta learn about aerodynamics and all that stuff and how you
Well,
cut.
I really don't plan on doing major speed runs with it. I'm gonna make it more.
Yeah, I'd run it like the Infraction. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So I was asking the one guy at the hobby shop who had it, who is kind of doing a similar setup to what I'm doing, if he changed the spool and put the center diff in, and he's bashing around with the spool in, so should be good.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that's sweet.
That's a beauty, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, dig it.
What's that? That one channel that they got the Infraction with the lights, the blue lighting and stuff on it that glows. It's that reflective tape. His son's got the Infraction
Concept RC. It's Brian Reynolds.
Yeah. Concept RC has got some pretty cool videos. And he bashes it around too. I mean, he doesn't really do speed runs. Well, yeah, he does speed runs, but I mean, he drives it around just like any other one.
It's like the Tron, right?
Yeah, the Tron.
Yeah.
think of. He shows how to do it too with what type of tape he bought. It's just like some type of reflective tape, and it makes it look like it's glowing. Those tires are gonna suck in cold weather. I'm sure he probably won't run it in the cold. Most pre-runner two-wheel drive. Oh damn! Look at Kagan's got his out. Let's spotlight him.
Oh, what's Kagan got?
Yeah, got in the mode.
Oh, we got two blue trucks.
Oh,
Look
sweet.
at that, bro. Look at that blue, man.
Cool, they got the number plates on it because the rigid doesn't come with it. Only the box came.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the lights you get too is really awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is sweet, man.
Does it cost any extra with the lights, or it's the same price as the others?
Same price. I believe anyway, $7.59.
Oh, that's good. I thought they were going to raise it.
Right.
We got a new blue armor in here. We got a new blue Traxxas, all both 1/7 scale, head to head here.
I'm working on too.
What's that, Scott?
I got something I'm working on too. It's nothing as fancy as those things, but it's still cool to
We'll
me.
we'll spotlight it.
Heck yeah.
Got a little ECX.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, hey.
Rock
It's
crawler.
ready to be my barbecue, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the original shocks back on and get it down to where it's supposed to be. And I've got some tires that are about the right size for it. They're 1 millimeter larger than the originals, but
Very cool.
try to get it back.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Would you say barbecue sent it to you?
Barbecue 70, yeah.
Very cool.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I always liked those things. I was always curious about them. You can take the spotlight off me now.
Yeah, I remember you saying when they first came out that you were liking them. You're thinking about getting
Yeah, so that was awesome of him. Appreciate it, man.
No
the
doubt.
chef said blue is the color tonight.
Keep a little
Yeah.
barbecue, right? My balls are blue.
RPM ones.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a funny bloke.
temper two, right?
He's
Yeah,
a
the
funny
10-2.
bloke.
Temper two. That's so. What's it called? Basher Boy's got one.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
It's got some axle weights on the front, and it's
Yeah.
got some mods on it already, or a roof
Yeah.
rack and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Well, those things crawl like a crab. Shen had his one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shen has one. Yes.
Yeah, they crawl like a
Adventure
crab,
Type
those
RC as well.
things.
Yeah.
They just hug the rocks.
But all these crawlers are making me want more crawlers.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, man. Trust me.
You got the
Telling
bug
you.
now. You got the bug now, Scott.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know if this truck's gonna be available on Black Friday or not. I don't think it will be because it's already really cheap. So right now, anybody speak up, because if they put this thing on sale, I'm probably gonna pull the trigger on it, and it's that Patera Ascender.
That's a good truck, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Awesome truck.
yeah.
I haven't really heard it.
Is it the Ford or the Chevy?
The Ford. It's the Biden
Okay.
drive one. So I save even more money right there.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between both of them. So the 72 Chevy doesn't come with LED lights. The I think it's what is it, 68, right? Ford.
Yeah, the 68
That
Ford.
orange with white, right? Yeah. So that one has, headlights and taillights, if I'm not mistaken. And also,
Yeah.
it's a bind and drive. Yeah, man, that's a really solid rig. The only thing I
want to add the full size battery tray, and then when I take the floating one out, those are the rails I need to put the watch sliders on, so I don't have to order that extra part, and I can run a regular battery in it. Not that I've been doing any homework or anything.
That chassis takes shorty packs. Yeah, that's right. And also, just a small pointer: if you're gonna pull the trigger on it, when you get it out of the box, if you see that the shafts are binding, out of the box, what happens is that the chassis is raised all the way up, and since those shocks are adjustable, all you got to do is just lower the shocks a little bit, so so you can lower the whole chassis, and that binding goes away.
Yeah.
So that's,
And if the
that's
servo happens to be weak,
and the servo, yeah, the
you
servo
have
is weak.
pick here.
Yeah.
It's not fast, but it's strong.
What servo is that?
Tactic.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of them.
So worst case scenario, it has a weak servo. I have a spare already. I've only used it like 3 or 4 times.
I saw I was on eBay last night just fishing around, seeing if there's any bargains, but I did come across one of those ascenders, but it was like a custom. It was custom. It was like guy wanted $800 for it.
Oh.
Yeah, this thing was completely hopped up.
No, but yeah, I mean the Ascender is just like an Axio in my opinion. You know, they're solid rig. And actually, even when the Ascender came out, I remember the SCX10 was a competitor, and the Ascender would, take it. Reason being because the axles were slimmer. That would be one, so it would be more capable on the trail. And yeah, man, adjustable shocks and all that. That was pretty cool. So,
it's up to.
I mean, that's why I own an Ascender too.
Well, it's only $279 on top of it all. I was looking at building a kit, and I was looking at Gen A. It's like, well, for a few bucks more, I get an axle. I was looking at all this stuff. I can't buy anything for under $300, and I haven't really heard anybody complain anything bad about the truck.
Yeah.
Thank you, RC Otero. I will let STP know, bro. We appreciate your support, man.
Master's asking, we all talk about our favorite RCs, but what is the worst RCs you ever owned?
I raced that
ECX Barrage 124 scale.
You don't like that truck?
It's just incapable, but I guess if you just crawled across pencils on your desk and stuff, it might be all right.
I need to finish editing that video of that 18 scale. I took it out to a mountain mountain bike trail. Had some pretty cool.
That's where it was.
Yeah. Well, actually,
okay.
I haven't shown that one yet.
Where was that second video?
The second video was in some tire rut behind my house where they got some dirt they piled out.
Yeah, it worked well.
Man, when did you put these videos up? Because I must be missing some.
The one I haven't done the one for the mountain bike trail yet. So I haven't posted. I haven't edited those yet. Trying to decide if I need to write music for it, which is going to slow it down even more. So, but I should have some race footage soon.
Oh wow! So we have a comment here on chat. It says Reeds RC says the word RC I have is a Vatera twin hammer. Let me guess, the 2-speed transmission you're having issues with?
Can't think of what the worst RC I had.
My worst RC that actually became my favorite basher would be the Dromeda, man. The Dromeda DT 418. When I picked it up, I just upgraded immediately, and I went, with all metal parts and stuff like that. And that thing was just unbashable, when I did all those upgrades. And long story short, the metal spur gear that goes on that truck, it's useless, it's worthless. The nylon spur that is actually the original from the truck lasts way longer than the metal spur, upgraded from it. So it took me a while to figure that one out, but yeah, that was actually one of my worst RCs that I've ever bought, and now it's actually top RC basher that I have. So yeah, plot twist right there.
STZ Carney's in the house. What's going on? Says,
welcome, brother.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Voodoo says no such thing as a worst RC.
I was trying to come up with a reply to that.
Yeah, and then Reeds RC. Go ahead, Scott. Sorry.
Which is the brand that Brad uses from Walmart?
New Bright.
New Bright.
Yeah, he was a little nervous about kids' content with his New Brights.
He said last night that he deleted all of his videos.
Yeah.
You didn't tell RC Sparks, I lost 5 subscribers. It was like,
Aaron's like, wow.
that ain't
Man,
true.
everybody was really calm that whole time. I'll give him credit, man.
So Reeds RC pretty much just answered. He says yes, sir, on the Vatera twin hammer. My suggestion on that, 2-speed transmission. One, just go ahead and work on that lever, that moves the gears around. Try to, maybe add a little bit of grease on there, to loosen, that lever. And 2, the best small servo out there that would fit on there, it would be a Savos. If I can actually give you a part number, I would right now. But unfortunately, I don't even have that car handy. But they do sell, a specifically, sized servo for that twin hammer. And all you gotta do is just set your endpoints.
You're a funny man, Dan.
Bucks RC World, the pinion on that, it's a Mod 1 pinion. So I probably got it here laying around somewhere. Otherwise, just order a Mod 1 pinion from like, what's it called? What's the pinion place?
Robinson Racing.
Robinson Racing. Yeah, for a couple bucks. Because the one that came with it was like a 9-tooth pinion and it was slow as shit. So I think I put a 16 in there and it was a lot faster. I sold him that ECX Ruckus that I ran twice.
Oh, sweet.
Gave him the motor, brand new motor in the bag, brand new 1060 ESC. It's for his kid for Christmas.
Oh, cool.
That's good, bro. Good stuff. I like those, man.
Yeah, 4x4. I mean, the kid's what, 5-6 years old, so
Oh yeah.
it should be
Perfect.
good.
Yeah.
And you can upgrade them.
Yeah.
Even RPM's got parts for it. That's a different.
Plus, you got a hobby shop nearby. You can get parts for it from the hobby
True.
shop for ECX.
Yes.
My ECX is overkill, man. I went with a brushless system, metal shafts, and the metal transmission. It's a bullet, man.
Yeah, if I would have kept it, I would have done all that. I mean, it's similar, like in size and looks, as the Big Rock crew cab that I got, and I'm like, when am I ever gonna run that over the Big Rock? I'd rather run the Big Rock than the ECX.
Yeah.
Just sitting there collecting dust. Whoa. Almost gets hot instantly. Maybe it's because I was using an ESC. I don't. Or no, I had a brushless motor in it. That's why, Buck. That's why you got the stock 15-turn motor in it, and I didn't run it. I ran 16-tooth or something like that, but it was a brushless motor that I had in there.
Okay. And mine, well, the ones that I have is the ECX amp, but I upgraded to most of the stuff is Roku's part and RPM parts, and I put the XL5 ESC and the motor on it. Yeah, and it works fine. I have no issues with those.
Team Vega RC, yes, the Luckton S912 sucks. That was my first RC lap. That's one that I could probably does suck because.
So that's what I said. That was my worst. The Luckton S912.
Oh yeah, yeah. From any videos I've seen on it, people hated that car.
I hated that HPI Porsche.
Oh yeah,
or Sport
RS4.
3, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Steering bell crank, rock issues.
Such a shame it went into the Unicorn.
That's why I was gonna buy that chassis, because I have the Unicorn body from Barbecue now, but I'll probably just mainly put it on the shelf as a shelf queen. I probably won't run it that much if I do. Because I heard you guys saying the rocks get in there. And
Oh yeah.
RC Voodoo said Kappa deleted 3 bins.
He was joking.
What's that,
I
John?
asked him about it too.
You have a Fortec 2.0 chassis?
No, I don't. I was actually talking to Geo Stealth yesterday about buying his.
I think that would be an awesome setup.
Nice.
Throw the unicorn on a Forte.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because in that thing, he didn't even run it. He just upgraded all hot racing and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, it's all pimped out.
You stupid Daniel.
He's a funny bloke, man. He's a funny bloke.
what would we do without Danielson?
He's funny.
Oh, here's the email from Asia T's. Black Friday early deals just came in. Something.
At $30 shipping.
I don't think their shipping was bad. I think I got my Tamiya Grand Hauler or Night Hauler from there. I think it was if you spend a certain amount of money, you got free shipping.
That never works for me because I don't have any money. I'm just buying stuff to keep them running.
Like you said, you're gonna be a male gigolo soon.
Those days are long behind me. Be at a senior citizen park, but not.
Well, guys, it is just about midnight, so I'm going to wrap up the live here. And we are going to say our goodbyes. Let me start at the top. Green Frog RC.
Had a great time, guys. Appreciate the invite, Steve-O.
Anytime, man. RC Bash Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.
JMRC, it's John.
Good time. Let's see if we can get out and get some more videos of me and the Max this weekend.
Heck yeah, bud.
Cool.
Scott, RC.
See you guys. Have a great weekend.
Tony, CCXRC.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for letting me be in here. Steve-O. It's been fun.
Sean's RC Adventures.
All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping in and taking the time to be on the chat. Phil, good to see you back. Everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out. And Steve-O, thanks for having me as usual.
Thanks, Sean. Anytime, man. 11 Charlie, Javier.
Thank you, Steve-O, like always, man. I appreciate it. See you guys on Monday in Operation 11 Charlie. And remember the raffle, guys. We need 24 more entries so we can close this raffle.
Let's get it done, guys.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Net Cruiser, John.
Right on, guys. Thanks for the invite, Steve-O. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit that thumbs up button.
Thanks for showing off your new rig, UNK.
Yeah.
Mr. Jack.
No doubt.
Not least, Mr. Jack.
Am I the last one?
Yes, you are. Besides
Oh,
me.
you leave the best till last, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
Thanks very much for the invite. It's the first time I've been on the Zoom thing here, but I'll try and make it on maybe the next one. I'll see what happens. But see you later, guys, in the chat. Have a good weekend.
thanks, Jack. I know you don't like Zoom, but I must still send you them invites.
Yeah,
So.
that's okay. No worries, mate. No worries at all.
And thank all you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Fun night. Special shout out to Denali, man. I appreciate everything you do for the RC community.
Cool.
And we are
Rephrase that. Everything he does for you.
Oh no, he does shit.
No.
Yeah, very generous of you, Denali.
No, he's a good bloke.
So
Yeah,
awesome.
he has helped with
come
Operation
back more
11 Charlie
often.
too.
Yes,
See you
sir.
later, guys. Thanks very much. Wade, Barbecue, Denali.
We'll see you on next, or actually, I'm sorry, we'll see you on Monday on
Cool.
Operation 11 Charlie. So thanks for joining in. We'll see you on the next one.